I would just like to announce the arrival of Iyaloja General, Madam Folashade Tinubu Ojo. A round of applause for her. You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Incidentally, you met a very interesting Ashoke presentation. I hope that meets your fancy. You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you very much. Okay, so can we have contestant number 16? Yes, please. Do you have anything to present? Yes. Okay, so you have 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Irina Zik. I'm the creative director of Azik Clothing. Fashion to me is a form of self-expression, and I believe that everyone deserves the opportunity to express themselves through fashion. Azik Clothing was founded in June 2021. It's here in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. We specialize on making bridals, custom bridal clothes. We have clothes for every event. You have this one for your weddings, your traditional, you also have for your cocktail. You can see this is our shwebi. So we also deal on custom bridals also have bridal consultation as well. Fashion to me isn't just a passing flair. It bears roots in the fact that I am passionate about helping others. And the only way I can do that is to be expressive through creativity. Fashion is also a medium through which I express art, culture, and individuality. Over the past few years, I have poured my soul into building a brand that reflects these values. I consider it my purpose to help people feel exactly how they want to feel, or even better through clothing. Our official plan is to build a robust portfolio, thereby expanding our product line to include bridal accessories and also bridals to cater for specific customer preference. Getting a bigger location too is also part of what we are looking into. We also want to leverage on social media as well. By doing so, we'll be able to get a wider audience. Networking and collaborating with other fashion brands will also help us gain exposure and access the new market. So BDT Gem Hunt will also make a very good impact on my business in the sense that it's going to help me with mentorship, funding, and also networking. And this, I believe, it will help scale my business even more and navigate the challenges that arise in the industry.
A round of applause for contestant number. Oh, they're going to take questions.
Okay.
Yes, so stand there. Any contributions, any question? We're going to take one question for the contestants. Any contribution? Okay, so you have 30 seconds to round up.
Okay, thank you. As you can see, I made this for myself. It's a custom outfit that is customized to suit the preference I want. So I can make this for you as well to suit any of your preference you want. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much. A round of applause again for contestant number 15. All right, is contestant number 16 ready? Is our 16th contestant ready? Is it 17? Okay. This is our fashion and lifestyle segment. So you're going to be seeing loads of creativity in this segment. Are you ready? Yes, please. So you have 2 minutes to do us proud.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today. My name is Basira Oshuala. I'm from Lagos. I am the lead instructor and facilitator for Serial Clothing and Collectibles. Serial Clothing and Collectibles is a fashion brand that deals basically with the women. Yeah, let me say that, because a lot of time I see how women struggles with clothing, especially modest outfits, wanting to blend in the society and still want to have a class in their dressing. So I come up with the idea of blending class and modesty. You can wear your clothes and still be trendy, and everybody would still ask you, who made this for you? I decided to sometimes 5 years ago, okay, Serial Clothing has been in existence for over a decade. Sorry, I studied industrial design and fashion in school, Yaba College of Technology, and this year will make it the 10th year of the brand being in existence. I have zeal for fashion, and so I try my best to make sure that I incorporate all I do. My fashion sense is always top notch. So there's one thing I do that people really used to admire me for. Okay, there's an event that came up in December, and we're asking that, okay, what is the thing you've done and nobody else has ever done before? I brought my machine to a particular program, and I was doing a wait and get. I already have the fabric, just somebody to measure you. There is somebody on the ground measure you, and in the next 5 minutes, the dress is done. And people were wowed that, how can you possibly do that? Because I already mastered my profession, I know my onions, and I know how to go about it. The challenges I'm having with the brand is space. I need a space to train people. For a number of contacts that I used to have requests that they want to learn from me, both far and wide, and I'm in Lagos. There's restrictions of space because I still use my house. So I need space. The reason why I would love Gem Hunts to come to my head is to help me get a space so that I will train people for them to, thank you.
So would like to take any questions or contributions? Yes, Mr. Sadiq. Please, can you hand Mr. Sadiq a mic? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bashirat, for your very energetic pitch. I have a very simple question for you. Like with the, although you've answered it halfway already, like with the contestant from Abia, I asked specifically why she was here besides the money. And you've mentioned clearly you need space to scale out. And when you get to that space, you intend to train more people. I have a two-in-one question. You've been in existence for 10 years. Talk to us very quickly in 30 seconds about your numbers. Your numbers, how well has your business done in the last 5 years? That is one. And in terms of giving back, before you get this space, you know, they say start from where you are with what you have. If you are looking for a bigger space to train more people, what have you done with the little you have? So question number one, how well has your business done in the last, because we need to understand you're successful and their sustainability. Then question number two, with the little space you have, even if it's from your BQ at home, what have you been able to do in terms of giving back? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so very much. As regards my business expansion, like how well have I delivered Serial Clothing? We've made over 20,000 dresses all over the world. United Kingdom, Canada, US, UK. My brand is known for quality and the kind of material I use in making my dresses. So giving back to the community, I have 6 interns with me, or let me say people that are willing to learn. They don't have the money because my brand is for the middle class. It's not everybody that can afford it. So because of kind of fabric I use, the finishing and the quality, so people who want to learn, they feel that, okay, can we afford Serial Clothing? I say, no, come and learn so that you yourself can go back to the community and give back to them.
Thank you very much. All right.
So I have like 2-3 dresses for free size that I want to give out to the jury too. Yeah.
Give the audience, exactly, not the judges.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so well done. Thank you very much for that presentation. That was fantastic. You know one thing, this Gem 2, this series is dedicated to ladies 30 under 30. So what does that tell you when someone says she has been in business for 10 years? It means that she started early. So no one is too young to actually begin to chart the course of their lives. This is fantastic. Please, another round of applause for the contestant. So we have contestant number 18 here. So you have 2 minutes and give it your best shot.
Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Osiwi Victoria Sabiro. I'm the founder and creative director of Toby's Interiors. I'm from Delta State. Toby's Interiors addresses the critical issue of, second slide. Okay, these are the problems we solve. Many interior design firms prioritize mass-produced designs, neglecting the client's unique stories and preferences. This leaves a gap for personalized, artistic, and functional interior solutions. At Toby's Interiors, we bridge the gap by crafting spaces that narrate captivating stories. What we have done, we've identified our target markets, and we've also devised clear strategy, established presence in Abuja interior design market. And our diverse portfolio highlights our customization and our meticulous attention to details. Also strategic marketing efforts, such as the project acquisitions and lips. Okay. Our results and growth, third-year revenue exceeds 4 million naira, a 98% client satisfaction rate, an annual revenue projection of 20 million, and our ability to meet clients' demand in time and within budget, unique solution and competitive pricing. Our scaling needs and vision include seeking 5 million in both grants and loans, establishing a dedicated office space, investment in high-quality decor, facility upgrades for enhanced efficiency, expanding service offering, and reshaping the interior design landscape. So in conclusion, with the needed funding and resources, we are confident in, these are some of the photos of our jobs, of our previous projects, and it's an Airbnb located in Wuse 2 in Abuja. Yeah, so, yeah, I think that's all.
Time up. A round of applause. You've done well. So any questions for contestant number 18? Yes. Our MD Bilad Realties. Please, a mic for the MD Bilad Realties. Thank you.
Okay, well done. Good presentation as well.
Thank you, sir.
Nice pictures up there.
Thank you,
I
sir.
believe those are your works,
Sorry?
right? They are your works.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I want to ask you is this: at what stage do you come? Do you come into from hard finishing, or you just do the furnishing?
Finishing and furnishing from
Okay.
the POP and screening stage
Including
of
the
construction too.
hard works.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the second thing is, what's the scale you carry at the time? Scale of work.
Preferably, it depends on the scale of the project. If it's a large project, we decide to finish one before embarking on another project.
Okay.
If it's
So
some minor,
a house, 20 or
20 for now, we don't have the capacity to, but with the funding, with the right funding and resources, we hope to employ more staffs, and then we can handle such projects.
so thank you and well done.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, a round of applause for her. Can we have the next contestant? Contestant number 20. Are you ready for us? 19. Both of you? Okay. She's your model? Okay, all right. So you have 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I need it.
Okay. So she needs an interpreter, and our guest interpreter is not on seat. Will anyone be willing to volunteer, please? Yes, please, ma'am. So, can you provide a mic for her so that she can
Come on,
interpret
stand
for us?
here so that they will see it well.
Thank you. Just a minute so that they can get her the mic.
It's not that I will be in English, but I will have to learn it Hausa. That's why I said that.
Okay, so carry on.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nusaiba Muhammad Habib. I'm from Bauchi State. I'm a student in Bauchi State University, Gadao. I'm studying public administration. I'm a fashion designer. My brand name is, our brand name, let me just say our brand name, because I inherit from my mother. My mother inherited from my grandmother.
Interesting.
No. So our brand name is Raud Al Kasif. Raud Al Kasif was an Arabic name. We get it from an Arabic. That's Arabic name meaning paradise of sewing in Arabic. It was found by Hajiya Hawa Dahiru Balbaya in 1981. She started the business at home with her children and then accepted in her area who are interested to learn from her from 2005. Due to her talent and hard working, she became well known. I, Nusaiba, her grandchild, started learning to sew after my SSC. So from there, I became good and started collecting fabrics from family and friends to sew. Because we see it as part of us, I and my siblings. I started sewing inner caps and later on hattie gowns, 3-in-1 veils, lafaya, etc. I tried my best to see that company is rolling best on modern ways. That is why we bought modern machine and we are willing to afford other machines that haven't bought so that we can support the company, family, and other members of the society to earn a living. Our motto is professional knitting sewing company with the best quality material for female, male, and children. Our goals to provide high quality product, deliver product and services on time. We approach and acquire new customers with our innovative design and affairs. We are also available for wholesale and retails. Then our target audience are from female, from 1 year and above. We also deal with lecturers, nurses, students, and other business people in the term of buying our product. Then our distinctive nature. We are different because our core values are fear of God, integrity, diligence, innovation, creativity, discipline, and good customer relations. Though I'm so young in this field, but trust me, I'm quite different from others.
Time up. Time up. A round of applause. A round of applause for her. So maybe you'd answer that in a question. So does anyone have a question? Yes? 2 people?
Don't worry. Maybe I will answer.
Then she was completely articulate, so I don't know. No, there's no need. You've done well. You've done well.
Okay.
Yes, fantastic. So you have, someone wants to ask you a question. Please, can we get the mic over to her? Sorry, we have 2 people here. Sorry, please. We'll just take 2. Yes. 1, and you, sir, next. Okay.
Well, that was a fantastic presentation.
Thank you.
So I want to know, how old are you?
I'm just 24.
24.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nice. So these clothes, do you sew them yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
But
you
with the
sew
help
them?
of my mother.
Okay. So how do you navigate between school and sewing?
My school, I joined part-time program. So within Monday to, let me just say Sunday to Thursday, that's where I used to do all these kind of things because my school is every Fridays and Saturdays.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm impressed, I must say.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll be a bit selfish coming from my state. Yeah. Just a few questions I want to know. Over time, for how long have you been in business? Basically, you yourself, not really as a family. And what are your numbers? Let me join the CEO and let me know How have you been, how many clothes have you sold and sold out, maybe from the time you started business to this moment? And as a state, I must say, I assure you will help you in all ways possible. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay. I joined immediately when I finished my SSC, that was 2016, but from that time, I was just using my grandmother's scarf to be cutting and be, she used to say, "Kai ni sai baki na bata min kaya na kullun ki dauka min dan kwali kina yankawa bayan baki iya ba na sai to kaka ai haka zamu iya zamu koya." So from there sai na fara yi to lokacin da na fara wa'innan is from 2001 up to date. Sorry, 2021 up to date. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A round of applause for her model. Generational businesses is not something that is common around here. So when you see someone that has inherited a business, who inherited the business as well, it's something to commend. Thank you very much for that. So this will be our last contestant for this segment before we have a round table where we are going to have some fantastic women discussing how they have broken the glass ceiling. So don't go away. You have 2 minutes.
Good day, everyone. My name is Deborah Oreolua Akiola. Have you ever had children who ask questions and you're wondering, why do you ask so much questions? That's what brought me here today. I asked my mother at the age of 12, what was that one thing that you never was able to do while growing up? What was that difficult thing for you? And she told me fashion. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do it. And I started doing it at the age of 16. And I started making clothes. And from then, I began to meet people of different tribes and different languages. Especially when I went for service in Bauchi State, I met with so many persons. And funny enough, So Adult Fashions is not only in Abuja presently. We have a branch in Bauchi. I don't go there, but I have teams who can work for me there. And also, out of the things we've also been able to make out of So Adult Fashions, we started making bags. We started first with clothes, but we realized that a number of women have problems in getting bag that matches their designs, their clothes. And also we decided to make bags. And with that, we realized that even from the bag, we've been able to also fuel the So Adult Fashions. And because of that, this day, we are going out there to speak to women, to encourage them to learn one thing or the other. Is it a skill? Is it fashion? Is it one thing or the other? During the service here, we're able to share nose masks to the hospital, especially in Krivi Hospital, to share nose masks to them during the COVID-19 period. And also, we're able to speak to people who went into the villages. I don't understand Hausa language, but we had somebody who was interpreting and was talking to people and encouraging them to learn this skill, to know how to do one thing or the other. One other thing we were able to do was that we also partnered with one of the NGOs then to teach women, most importantly, how to do accessories. Is it turban? Is it egg? And before you know, we are spreading over and over again. Now, on each of this bag, for example, this is sold for 18,000 naira. It's made with quality leather. You can tell when you get a dress from us and you pick this bag to match, you can tell that this is highly fashionable.
Yes,
you will see clearly from it that the beauty is obvious. It's something that when you carry, you can see the value from it. And ever since then, we've come to realize that the women in this country specifically need something that is easy for them. You get into a store, you get your clothes, you get your bag, and you're comfortable. And of course, we go several places to get materials to satisfy our women. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. A round of applause. That was a powerful marketing session. Yes. All right, so any questions for our contestant? Any question for our contestant? Yes, we have one question there. Okay, one question. Yes.
Yes, that was a very beautiful presentation. with a good demonstration. I want to commend you, and I want to ask, for the leather bags, where do you normally source for your raw materials?
Okay, thank you very much. All right, first, when we started last year, we started the leather bag last year, just a year, this year, we discovered that when we get some of the leathers from Abuja, we can't get some other leathers because what we do specifically is customized designs. So these bags, you come to us, tell us the kind of thing that you look forward to seeing in your bag, and then we go get it. We go as far as going to Lagos to get our letters. Sometimes we even get all the way from the east. We have people who we contact there who help us get exact letter. An example is this, so for some schools. So we discovered that some of them asked us, can you make school bags? So we had to talk to somebody all the way from Lagos that got us this particular leather, and it's very scarce on the market, and it's even more expensive. Though they are luxurious leathers, which will even make us charge more, much more money, maybe like 300,000 naira, because those leathers they are real leathers. All right, but these ones, we either get them from Abuja, Suleja Market to be precise, or we get from Lagos, or we get from the East, and we go to source our leathers to satisfy the needs of our women.
Thank you. Thank you very much, contestants. Thank you very much. Your time is up. So, thank you so much. That was interesting. That was interesting. Variety, energy, innovation, creativity, everything here rolled into Gem Hunt 2.0. Might I remind you that this event is targeted at women who are under 30 years of age. So it's always an encouragement to see women who figured it out early with the help of their mommies and their daddies. So we're going to be having a new session now, something to break the cycle. We have one more pitching session, but until that session, we're going to be having a round table discussion. So I'm going to be inviting Kelechi, who will be anchoring this session. Kelechi, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. All right. So let's move this.
Her Excellency, former Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Mother of the Day, good afternoon. The Chairman, Board of Trustees, Bila Development Trust, Board of Directors, Billard Realty, other VIP guests, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with both honor and privilege to stand before you today to kick off the remarkable roundtable gathering of young, talented, inspiring businesswomen. The theme of this roundtable discussion is shattering the glass ceiling, leveraging skills and network to build formidable and valuable business relationships amongst women. Please let's welcome on stage our panelists for the roundtable discussion. Ms. Susan Stephen. Ms. Susan Stephen, are you here? Let's welcome Wade Ben Hiriki. Please clap for them. Thank you. Let's also welcome, please sit down. Let's see Badebo Adebola. Ms. Adesua Iloobe. And finally, Dr. Zainab Adamu Yaro. Welcome. Please take a seat on the stage. Thank you very much for being here.
Stephen is a visionary entrepreneur who, despite her background in microbiology, has become the dynamic CEO and creative director of SAS Collections. Born into the vibrant Baggy tribe, Susan's journey from dissatisfaction with clothing options to founding her own brand is nothing short of inspiring. She decided to follow her passion and enrolled in a prestigious fashion academy where her dedication and talent blossomed. Within SAS Collections, her brand, Queen's Clothing, goes beyond fashion. It carries a profound message of empowerment, resilience, and hope, with a focus on women who are catalysts for societal change. Susan's story showcases the transformative power of pursuing one's true calling. Susan's narrative continues to evolve, promising ongoing inspiration. Her transition from microbiology to the fashion industry underscores her belief in the profound impact of following one's passion, as she pioneers a new era of fashion, seamlessly blending style with substance and beauty with purpose. Susan's commitment to empowering women through her creations is poised to make a lasting mark on the world. Her journey serves as a powerful testament to the transformative potential of following one's dreams and making a meaningful impact on the lives of others. And writer, she is the creative director of Range the Brand, a brand that is all about building a community of rangers, people who believe in the power of speaking up and all positive reinforcement. She is also the team lead of Wadi Ben Hirki Foundation, a registered non-governmental organization that seeks to improve the lives of the less privileged, marginalized, and disadvantaged, especially women and children, through humanitarianism and advocacy. Wadi holds a bachelor's degree in accounting from Covenant University, Nigeria. She was also recently awarded a master's degree in international education and development with distinction from the University of Sussex, United Kingdom, as Achievement Scholar. Wadi is a 2021 Mandela Washington Fellow and a Shocker Changemaker Exchange alumna, and served as a One Campaign champion for 2 years, 2017 to 2019. She was the face of the Canadian High Commission's #SheCanLead campaign in Nigeria in 2017. In 2016, she participated in the African Union's regional consultation on human rights with a particular focus on women's rights. She was a youth delegate at the Global Partnership for Education Financing Conference 2018 and served as a special guest on education and skills for the 21st century at the Y20 Summit 2018. She also participated in the 2018 United States Institute of Peace Youth Generation Change Fellowship with His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Wadi was featured in the Women of Wonder documentary for Expo Dubai 2020's Women's Pavilion and Youth Empowered documentary by One Campaign. She has also been featured in La Nacion, El Wata News, and Lauren Sharkey's book Rich Sisters, which profiles 52 young women making her story right now. Bola, the founder and CEO of Debilosta Cosmetics, which operates in both Abuja and Lagos. She is an entrepreneur with a rich background spanning across diverse sectors, including cosmetics, IT, SaaS and enterprise solutions, and human capital development. Additionally, Badebo is a co-founder of a promising fintech company and holds the role of chairman and co-founder at an MFI NGO, where her determination and leadership have played pivotal roles in the successful establishment of a decade of experience in the cosmetics and beauty industry. Badebo has meticulously refined her expertise in areas such as quality control, customer acquisition, management and retention, and supply chain management. Graduating with a degree in industrial chemistry from Olabisi Onabanjo University in 2009, she utilized her analytical skills to develop businesses aimed individuals in rural areas. Badebo Abiodun Adebola is not only a successful entrepreneur, but also a dedicated mentor and role model to many, inspiring them to pursue their dreams. Her unwavering passion for helping others achieve their goals is a testament to her belief in the boundless potential and capabilities of individuals. Mrs. Hawa Ibrahim Aminu, a remarkable scholar and lecturer in the Software Engineering Department at Now University in Abuja, holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science from Lancaster University, Ghana, LUG, a Master's in Business Information and Systems Management at Middlesex. Journey has been marked by excellence, earning her certificates of distinction from Lancaster University, Ghana. Beyond her academic achievements, Hawa is deeply committed to giving back to her community. She is a passionate advocate for supporting women in the technology sector. She generously volunteers her time to teach programming to young children, nurturing the next generation of technologically literate individuals. Notables like GP Mart and Aki School, developed during her final year, exemplify her proficiency and innovative attributes to the opportunities she's had. Adesua Ehinome Ilobe is a thoughtfully spontaneous catalyst who believes that reading and writing are superpowers that could be used to change the world for the better. Also a satirist who loves to help writers find their voices or styles and create leverages for them to launch out. She is the Secretary General of Satya Africa Foundation, which is an organization that spreads the gospel of Jesus Christ throughout the world using the gifts of writing and reading, and works with children in local communities to read and write their stories on the Satya CSR themed Stories After School Hours SASH. She is an organizational and business strategy advisor who loves to come up with new ideas, products, and infamous solutions. Adesua is currently the coordinator, Clear Justice Action Aid Nigeria. Adesua also specializes as a Christian counselor with Lighthouse Counseling, supporting individuals to realize their purpose and gifts. Christian Fiction is a journey she embarked on in January 2021 with Tamed as her debut and others like Baby by Me, Flowers for Chiki, and When He Comes. She also authored The Farm and Other Stories in 2017. Dr. Zainab Yaro, also known as @Dr. Mims, is a dedicated medical doctor and advocate for children and special needs individuals. She leads Dr. Mims Clinic and Wellness, focusing on preventive pediatric care and intervention for neurodevelopmental conditions. Dr. Zainab is the founder of Saving Little Humans with Dr. Mims, raising child health awareness and providing free CPR and first aid training to orphanages and schools. She authored My Little Human's Personal Health Record, a guide for childcare, and co-founded Progeny Cerebrum, a mentorship community connecting medical students with mentors in healthcare.
Thank you very much. Before we go further with this session, I want us to recognize the presence of the Iyaloja General of Nigeria, Her Excellency, Mrs. Mujidat Folashade Tinubu Ojo, first daughter of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR. Welcome, ma'am. Let us also recognize the presence of Chief Mrs. Elebute Hale Erelu Kemi. Please, a hand of applause for her. Thank you, ma, for joining us here today. All right, a lot have been done today. We have been able to see young ladies under 30 showcase their amazing talent. And we're going to just start off with the roundtable discussion. And the first question I'm going to be asking is to Wadi. Wadi, could you please share what initiative or project you are currently working on and what inspired you?
Good afternoon, everyone. Permit me to stand on already existing protocol. Can you hear me clearly? Yes, so the current project stroke initiative that I'm working on is called Range the Brand. So it's a business that is already I'm already making sales and I have a team. However, I haven't launched publicly because there are a few things we're trying to put together. So what inspired that was because as a young woman, most times as girls and women, we have already existing factors, that limit us, starting from our formative years, things we should do or shouldn't do, and the list goes on and on. We go into the society, we're limited in schools and other institutions. And for me, I dealt with a lot of, will I say, self-esteem issues growing up, from being called blackie, and I'm sure we're Nigerians, we know what colorism does to people growing up. So I was always very self-conscious, to going to school and facing a lot of other, challenges. And so I had a community of people like my friends and family who were always there to give me affirmations, sending me notes and lovely things that every time I always saved. I have lots of things in my emails, from messages to just reassure me, because at the end of the day, we need some form of positivity, right? So Range came about because I started writing inscriptions to myself and putting the inscriptions on t-shirts, tote bags, mugs, etc. And then a few other people saw it and they were also interested in it. So I started doing it at a small scale, and one day I'm like, wait a minute, everyone is dealing with one issue or the other, be it mental health among others. I know we're in a context where mental health is something that we're ashamed about, but it's something that we should start shedding more awareness about. So Range the brand is about variation, diversity, different groups of people, regardless of who you are, where you're from, or what you look like, telling people that they are more than enough, they are worthy of everything beautiful that comes to them. And as you wear it, you're not just telling yourself, but as you go out, other people reading it are also reaffirmed. So it's like a vicious circle. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Fadi, for that beautiful answer. So your second question is, in your opinion, what unique strength should young women bring into the business world?
So that's an interesting question. Like I said, I'm new in it. I have over 8 years of experience in the development space. However, I'm currently transitioning into business. And I've been reading up a lot, recently completed my master's degree. And it enabled me to learn a lot about, the limitations that we women set on ourselves. There's one thing that, the society does, but there's another thing that we do to ourselves. So the first thing I would say is show up with a lot of audacity. Not everyone has it figured out, I promise you. I've been privileged to meet people, heads of states, heads of governments, people who are CEOs, etc. At the end of the day, once they get down from that stage, some people still deal with a lot of fears. Did I do well? Did I not? But we as women, there's this thing where we want to be perfect before we show up. There's a place of preparedness, yes, but there's a place of showing up and learning on the job. So don't self-sabotage. There's a difference between self-sabotage also and humility. Make sure that you are not one of the enemies that is hindering your progress, if that makes sense. So show up with audacity. Secondly, collaboration. We can see on this backdrop many brand logos are there. So nobody is an island. Nobody can do it on their own. I've never been to any event where it was just one organization that did everything. So there's no harm in collaborating and blowing the trumpets of your fellow friends. Lastly, empathy. People make it seem like empathy is a weakness for women. No, it's a strength. We see how empathy enables us to, respond to crisis. For example, COVID-19 pandemic. Some of the countries that did the best were led by women. We have Germany's Angela Merkel. We have New Zealand's Jacinda Ardern, among others. So those are not weaknesses. Those are strengths. And at the end of the day, just show up. Everything will be fine. You will learn on the job. Thank you.
Ladies, you've heard it all. Just do you. Just do you. It's not bad to learn on the job. The more you consistently doing it, the more you get better at it. So no self-doubt. So I'm going to be asking Mrs. Adesoa the next question. Being a counselor is a huge responsibility. As an anchor of decision making, I'm going to ask, what do you advise young business women to consider when making their long-term plans?
Okay, can you hear me? Good afternoon, everyone. Everybody's looking so cold. Good afternoon.
Are we here? Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, and I know this is supposed to be a round table, but it looks like a long stretch table. Okay, so I think the first thing that we have to do as women is plan to enjoy the journey. You know, sometimes we live life in fatality. So you live life thinking of the end, the end. So, you see, there's never an end. So it is, oh, let me get into university. Oh, now let me get married. Now, children. If the children don't do well, I'm finished, you know? And we have this negativity we've attached to that end. So it's either an extreme negative or it's an extreme positive, which is really not fair on ourselves. It doesn't allow you enjoy the journey. So I think the first thing I would advise is be present, enjoy now. Like as you are here, especially our contestants, take in the moment. You are doing something that I don't think 90% of us have done in the hall, which is come out boldly to sell our brands. Congratulate yourself. That's one. Secondly, you have to tell yourselves the hard truths. What is your goal? How far are you from it? And that's something we don't like to take into cognizance. We just think some things will happen. You know, we have this faith, grace culture that doesn't take into cognizance the work that needs to be done. So it will pay you a lot to find out what your goal is and then measure how far am I from that goal. What are the things, those people who have done it before me, what do they have that I don't? What do I need to learn? Do I need to learn languages? Do I need to learn some kind of skills? Do I need to go learn do some courses? How much of my life am I going to sacrifice in getting there? You have to count the costs and find a way to also put other things that matter. So you don't run after a goal and forget family. You don't run after a goal and forget self-care, the things that you enjoy to do. You don't run after a goal and not enjoy being a woman. Since you asked me for women, right?
Yes.
You have to enjoy being female. It's a strength, you know? And you should allow yourself to be helped. So, and this is to the male folk. I know there's been a whole lot of talk about, you know, men, women, women should try do what men are doing and everything. But you see, it helps too when there is support. And when support comes, accept it. You can't do it all by yourself. Accept support from male folk. Celebrate being a woman. Celebrate your gifts. And I also want to speak out to women who are... Sorry. Oh, I didn't hear the bell.
Your time is up. Thank you so much. But I think I took away that we should always try to reward ourselves, no matter what. There would always be milestones, but sometimes to sit back and pat yourself at the back is really, really important. So the next question is to you, Susan. You're a fashion designer, and I know fashion designing is kind of a round-the-clock kind of arrangement because, you know, you have clients that have timelines and you have clients that are really, really urgent to get what they have ordered. So how do you maintain a work-life balance while managing your business? And how do you stay updated with industry trends and continuously improve your styles?
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to say I'm deeply honored to be here today. It has been a dream, and this moment it's a dream for my mom. She's late, actually. So I would want to begin by saying it's not easy, to be honest. Fashion in Nigeria is not easy. And coming from myself, I'm like the only girl in my family. And I have brothers, I have my dad, I have to take care of so much at home. So you coming back to the business, which usually takes your creativity, takes your time. You need to be there. You need to create bond. You need to have teamwork with your staffs. You need to be up on the go. You need to be ready to move. That's how fashion business is. So it takes so much. So usually what we do is, what I've learned so far is you need to learn to delegate your work with your staffs. You need to learn to delegate your work with your friends. you need to learn to delegate your work with even your clients. So if they're coming in to tell you, okay, they need a clothes ready by so time, you need to be able to communicate it with them. Your teamwork is like one of the most important thing for fashion business, because there's nothing, if you're the person who wants to handle everything alone, you cannot have a standing business, because you need to be able to have staffs on ground that can handle your business for you if you're not there. And that takes time, because you need to train people, you need to prepare them to handle it for you. So it's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of patience. So you need to be patient, you need to create that time to create bond. It starts from your team. So for the trends and fashion, my brand is not really about trends. I don't do trends. I try to do more of like passing a message with my trends. So if I'm doing a business now and I have my designs and all of that, I try to put in my work, which has to do with the Queen brand. And what I do is usually I try to talk about queens, what queens are about, what queens are trying to do. So I feel like people care more about the message now more than the trends. So that's what we do.
That's amazing, Susan. Thank you so much for that amazing answer. The next question is, what strategies have you used to build and expand your professional network while keeping in mind the latest trend? I think you have somehow answered the second question. So we'll move forward. Thank you so much. Let's give a hand of applause to her. So the next question is going to be to Mrs. Hawa. The world of technology is constantly evolving. People are constantly looking for new ways, ideas to promote their business. So now this is the question. What role do you believe technology and digital tools have played in career development? What role do you believe technology and digital tools? Okay, thank you very much.
So to answer your question, I would say, I think the pandemic has really shown us a lot with regards to the role that technology has played. People couldn't go to work physically. We had to switch to online work. Everything, meetings, we had to do it online. So, but personally, for me, technology has really played a very vital role. For as long as I can remember, I've always been into I would say computers. So I've always had ideas and so many creative ideas growing up. So for me, it was more or less bringing my ideas to life using technology, because I always have so many ideas in the fashion industry, in maybe in architecture or medicine. I've been all over the place and I can't be everywhere. So with tech, it really helps me with that. And of course, as a lecturer, I can't, my students might have questions outside of school hours, so they could text me on Teams, maybe with regards to an assignment that I give them, or I could give them assignments online, or we could have meetings online. So technology has played a very important role for all of us even.
Thank you very much. So because you mentioned the COVID-19 time, I'm going to share a story. Because we're all at home and everybody were on their phones at that time, I remember a lot of people learned so many vocational skills. So many people learned how to make different kinds of food. So many people learned how to sew. In fact, it was a period where everybody became self-reliant. A lot of things were learned through technology and mobile phones. So yes, the power of technology is really, really great. And of course, I would like you to just shed a little light on the challenges you feel as a young woman in tech business.
I feel like being a young person just seems to come with so many challenges. People tend to underestimate you for some odd reason. Everywhere you go, it's almost as if being young. To keep proving that you are worth this, that you know what you're doing just because you're young. And another challenge, of course, is being a woman. We all know it's not easy, especially being maybe in the tech field where I would say it's male dominated, but I'm happy to see that so many women are being a part of tech these days. So yeah, but then one thing I would point out is there would always be challenges, always. So you should just make sure you know what the end goal is, try to maintain focus, and of course you have to keep a very good set of people around because that really helps. For me, alhamdulillah, I have a very supportive dad, supportive friends, supportive husband, so that's very good for me. It helps.
Thank you so much, Hawa. I would totally agree with you. A lot of women are going into tech business, and I really, really love that. The next question is going to be for Dr. Zainab. You have a passion for medical practices, right? So I want to ask, how do you balance the pursuit of financial success with social and environmental responsibilities in your business endeavor?
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Excited to be on this panel. And to begin with, I'm a medical doctor. I felt I had no business doing business. But then somehow I found myself being a medical entrepreneur. I started this about, let's say, 5 years ago during the pandemic, but the physical structure came up about 3 years ago. And I've always worked in the public sector. I've always worked in general hospitals, teaching hospitals. That's what I'm used to. Always trying to gather money for the patients that are indigent, trying to find solutions. Oh, does this patient need this investigation or not? How much do they have? Some women come with 500 naira, and their child needs oxygen and all that. So venturing into private practice now, I'm taking my staff, call it they'll say, oh, Maya, bringing this to a public hospital mentality. I'll be saying, how much? I'll say, are you sure it's not too expensive? They'll say, no, ma, this is private practice, So the goal in every private sector is to make money, to make profit, right? But then as a medical doctor who is coming from a place of need and want, I have to balance making the money to keep my business afloat. Running a hospital has not been easy. I've come to realize. I've learned on the job. And then helping out, and the corporate social responsibility still exists. So one of our founding promises as a business is to stand on that philanthropy which started it all, to try and make sure we go to communities where they can't afford. I see children of the elite basically at the clinic, upper class, middle class. So I feel for the children in Pape or in Nyanya that I used to see in Maitama General Hospital or in Shika back in Zaria, who their parents couldn't afford basic needs. So that drives us to now go into those communities to do community outreach. We host free screenings at our hospital. Last Children's Day, normally we would have an event at the clinic with bouncy castle and popcorn and all that. Last year I was like, no, let's go to the orphanages. So, and then, our parents were very amazing. They brought out contributions. We went to the orphanages, donations and all that. At the same time, even the community where the hospital is, we tried to, just give back to the society. In the same vein, we try not to leave as much of our footprint on the environment because global warming is happening, there's climate change. So we try to dispose our waste responsibly. We try to make sure that everything we use is something we can recycle and all that. There's a lot actually when it comes to CSR that we try to do, and it's actually a journey. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Zainab. So the last question is going to be to Mrs. Badebo. So tell me, in your opinion, what are the most significant opportunities and challenges facing young entrepreneurs today?
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so honored to be here this afternoon. Okay, let me say, as a woman, nothing prepares you ahead of being a mother. Motherhood is really, really hard. As a young lady, I'm a business enthusiast, so I don't even need encouragement to get into anything. I just love to do business. In fact, I started when I was an undergraduate. I had a shop when I was in school. That's how much I love business, So moving on, after my NYSC, I went into business fully. It was so good. Early in the morning, I'm in my shop. In the evening, all those energy. When I got married, they didn't tell me it's going to be like that, So when I got married, my pregnancy was good. I was a makeup artist then. I started that business as a makeup artist. You go out in the morning to do makeup and all. So for my firstborn, I had delayed labor, and for some reason, I just have to do CS. That's when the, not challenges per se, that's why I understand life as a woman, you know. After the CS, I had jobs waiting for me. I gave birth in February 2015, so I had jobs waiting for me in April. That was my first surgery. I don't even know what it means to, you know, to recover from surgery, and I've collected money. You know, and I had 2 staffs then. So while I was away, they stole some of my products. You know, when I resumed back, I actually have to start all over. And I just look at it, is this how I'm going to continue my life? I want financial freedom as a woman, you know. And so moving on, I started my makeup brand. And I saw it as an exit strategy. So I didn't leave makeup at that time. I was still doing the services. But then, you know, having a good support system as a woman is very important. My husband is extremely supportive. So when I gave birth to my firstborn, don't forget I was still a makeup artist then. In the night, I will have to sleep because I have a job in the morning. My husband is a tech guy. So somehow he works in the night. He will babysit baby in the night. I go to bed, even though we still have a help in the house. So moving on, I started my makeup brand. I saw the opportunity then, you know, and I went in for it. So I started, you know, creating a good distribution channel for my business. One thing about business is that you don't have to, you can't just take all the profits yourself. And I look at it, okay, this is a good opportunity. You share with others. You know, let's say maybe your product is the end user's price is 2,000 naira. When you have distributor, they buy at wholesale price. And you know, moving on, now I have over 350 distributors, both in diaspora, both in the country, and eventually I attained that financial freedom that I've always wanted. So I have to silence that part of my life.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Bradebo. We are really running behind time. As the mother of 2 girls myself, I can totally relate to your story. Please let's give a hand of applause to all the mothers in the house working and trying to keep the family going. So this is the end of this roundtable discussion. But before I leave, I would like to know if there is any questions from the audience. Please, if you want to ask the question, just signify by raising your hand. Any question for the panelists? All right, over there. Please, can someone help with the mic? Quickly, please. We are trying to... Thank you very much.
Well done, ma'am. Sophia Saladoshi. My question is to Mrs. Badebo. Well done, ma. I would like to ask, how do you navigate? I heard that you're a makeup artist from what you said. Do you have like makeup studios across Nigeria? How do you deal with your standard? How do you tackle staff not taking your clients behind your back? And then for your products, do you produce them yourself in this country or in diaspora? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Please, Ms. Badebo, over to you.
Okay, so let me start from staffing. You know, there's something about small businesses. And the truth is, if you are into services, one thing is, all your staffs are your, how will I put that word? They are your future competitors.
Yeah.
You're training people to be your competitors. So over time, I look at it that it's not sustainable because they just look at the business. What are you doing differently? You have a shop and, you know, maybe when you're not around, you know, maybe during your postpartum and all, they are the one making that money. And before, you know, they just look at it like, oh, I'm ripe enough, let me go. So most businesses suffer this. This is not unique to makeup businesses. Even the tailors and all other industries, they suffer this. So for me, God helped me enough to see the future. I look at it that this is not sustainable. So I didn't put my strength into services, like I said. I have to silence that part of my business gradually by planning my exit strategy into products. Do you understand? I know that you see that one, it's not easy.
Go ahead. Thank you so much, Ms. Badebo. Thank you. One more question before we round off this section. Anybody? All right, thank you so much. Please, let's give another hand of applause for the ladies. Ladies, thank you so much for being part of this roundtable discussion. You can please make your way out. Okay, a group picture, please. You hold mine. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Zakia Yahya Lawal. I am the CEO of Census by Zakia, and this is
Mariam Usman. I'm the manager of Census.
My name is Engineer Dr. Khadija Kubrat Ibrahim, the CEO of Kobe Food and Spices.
My name is Umahani Amin. I am the managing partner of the Metropolitan Law Firm.
My name is Haji Aisha Usman. I'm the CEO of Cal Group. It's 3 businesses: Kids Room, ABG, and Luxury.
Hi, my name is Hadiza Hassan. I'm the founder and creative director of Minimal Concept.
Being a woman in business in Nigeria is quite challenging. As we all know, there's inflation, there's the cost of raw materials and all of those things, so it has contributed. And then I think being also a female, there are some, I wouldn't say disadvantages, but I feel like men are more privileged in a lot of aspects.
As a businesswoman in Nigeria, I can tell you it's not easy. But I always tell people that you do what you love and make money out of it.
As a woman in business, journey has been very exciting, tough. Something you can talk about now and laugh. But there are times when, of course, you sit down, you're dejected, nothing seems to be happening the way you want it to be.
My journey as a woman in business hasn't been easy. It's been difficult managing a full-time career, children, and as well as 3 businesses. But with every business, there's always a starting point, but gradually consistency will always get there.
And I can say over the years, I've had my own fair share of ups and downs. You know, trying to run an interior architecture and design firm, which is in a predominantly male field, has not been easy, but a lot of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, as well as learning from people that have been doing this longer than me, has helped me to overcome a lot of challenges and be able to sit down and talk about my journey.
BDT for me has been a platform that is open for all businesses to showcase what they have and to also create a community of businesses that can interact and benefit from each other.
The first edition was about education and to prepare the young ones for the world outside the 4 walls of a classroom, and so far it's been very successful.
When I first heard about the gem hunt, I was excited because it's a first of its kind, basically. And then having been to your previous program, we're able to learn all the important things, all the beautiful things that the BDT was able to do. A lot of people got placement in top tier companies, something they wouldn't ordinarily have gotten the opportunity to do. So I think that's a beautiful thing.
I can say I'm very excited with this Gem Hunt 2.0 because it's focused on women. And as a female entrepreneur, I'm really happy that, you know, they said ladies come first. You know, a lot of people, when I post it and say, oh, Gem Hunt, there's another Gem Hunt 2.0, like, why are women? I said, we are ladies first now. Don't worry, 3.0, why for the men?
I think this year I had the pleasure of attending the Bilad Development Trust, which was an amazing experience. I got to meet a lot of new people, meet a lot of people that are in the construction field, a lot of people that are not in the construction field. Just so many amazing people that I got to talk to and learn from, which was a very great experience.
For us at CAD Group, giving back doesn't necessarily have to be giving back in cash. You can give back by mentoring young ones that are also business oriented, or by just training them or sponsoring them and giving them space to do IT in the organization and learn.
I think VDT is a way of giving back. It has been established to give back to the society, social, cultural, economic, entrepreneurship, education, and the likes, and of course change in our younger ones.
I think a lot of people tend to underestimate the importance of giving back and how much you can give back and what different things you can give back. It doesn't always have to be financial. Sometimes it could just be your time. Taking time out to explain things to people and be there for people can also be a form of giving back to your community and to your society.
Don't see marriage as a barrier or you having children. It shouldn't stop you from starting up a business. And I know it's not easy starting. Maybe you have a husband, you have children to think of, to take care of, but it shouldn't stop you. Strive hard and then you get there with time.
My encouragement for the young female entrepreneurs is for them to be more focused, for them to learn to give, no matter how small it is.
For me, I would encourage upcoming entrepreneurs to be consistent, to be relentless. I just believe that you have to work hard to achieve what you want to achieve and not have some level of intellectual laziness. It's important to be up there, just be dedicated intellectually and know that you encounter ups and downs before you achieve what you want to achieve as a business.
For anyone starting a new business, a hobby or a skill, it's very important for you to have passion and a lot of regard for what you're doing. I think it might sound cliche, but you need to love what you do and put in a lot of work. I think there's nothing that you do where you put in a lot of work where you don't get in the results.
For a woman, a young woman especially, to be an entrepreneur is you should be focused, you should be intentional in what you want to do. I've always said that.
Thank you, BDT, for another opportunity given to young entrepreneurs, and we hope it continues. We appreciate you, BDT, for giving us this opportunity to partner with you and to give back to our society. We hope you would accept us as your partners for life and see you on the next Gem Hunt.
I am happy to always be a part of Gem Hunt series. See you at Gem Hunt series 3.0.
Round of applause for that beautiful video there, cutting across various women. So we're coming into a new segment. We have two more main segments where you go to meet some fantastic women. So this segment is known as Recognizing the Trailblazers. They have talked about many things, the various challenges that people face, especially as women, how tough the glass ceiling can be, how many balls we need to juggle, and nobody cares that managing many children, managing a husband, managing the home front, and still being able to put your own contribution in society, all of that is a lot of work. And yet, they want you to still look slim, you still have flat tummy, and still look young, never grow old, not be tired, ever. So we have to celebrate the women that have proven that this thing is possible. Please, a round of applause for yourselves if you're a woman here. Now, as hard and as much as we want to celebrate the women who have proven that we can find a way to juggle these balls, we won't do these things without the supportive men in our lives. So a round of applause for the men who are supporting us. If you are yet to find, how to support, please meet me at backstage. I know how to tell you to support your wife, or your sister or your auntie. I know how to tell all of that, but it's been a mother of three. I have, right from school, I studied architecture, so you would know the days of studio and how you'd be there for so long. And then I was drawn to architecture. I was drawn to business, so I've attempted to do several business, from managing people to sharing my own ideas, and then working in the public sector, where I currently even serve on one of the governing councils. I have been privileged to do so many things, and I have grown capacity in juggling. So when we celebrate the women we're about to celebrate, we are celebrating women that have grown capacity. They're not there yet, but they're definitely not where they started from. And they also are going to inspire a whole lot of women who are watching what is going on here, that things can be done. It is possible. So this segment, we're just going to be acknowledging 6 beautiful women who have done some fantastic things. And to anchor that session, I'm going to be inviting Edith Young. She's going to be telling you a little bit about who these women are and why we think that they should be honored this afternoon. So clap for Edith Young. A round of applause for Edith Young as she comes to take the stage. Who will do this? Dijong is going to get our awardees ready backstage. So we wait for her. I'd like someone to tell me what so far, one volunteer to tell me what this event has, what they have taken away from this event so far. Is there anybody who would like to share their thoughts randomly? Contestant, a guest, a mentee, a mentor, a dignitary, anyone? Is there something new that you've taken away from this event this afternoon? Perhaps you'd like to share with us? Or there's something you have noticed in the trend of the ladies and you want to contribute? Perhaps say something you think the ladies should be paying attention to that no one has said. All right, sir, please. The man in purple. Please introduce yourself, sir, and what you do, and then tell us what your contribution would be.
Good day, everyone. My name is Kings. I'm an advocate of women affairs. I'm also an imagery director and a multimedia consultant. I used to tell people, one of my school of thought says, women are the most important tool on earth, and they should be taking space in all ramification. I'm so very happy these days, women are really taking up space. With what I saw in this room today, it's powerful. I tell people we need more women in the industry because they are very nice. They don't just think about themselves alone. You understand? I tell people making impact is superior to making income. Women are making more of impact to the world, and they have this good attitude. They have this good love, cares. That's why I'm advocate of women. And I tell you, this is just the beginning. And for those that came up there, the contestants, they did so perfect, but self-confidence is very important. There's a way you know what you're doing. There's a way you know how to sell your business. So you should also, not just knowing the business, but knowing how to make your market into the world space. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. So I'd like to call a very special guest who came in halfway through the event. She's a very busy woman, and I think that she's not called Iyaloja by accident. There's something she knows about her onions. I don't want her to leave this place without saying something to our audience. All of us teaming here are watching. Ma, please, I understand that you may be taking your leave very soon. I know you're a very busy woman. Please let us waylay you small. We won't be able to pay for your sessions outside this place. So please, can we hand her a mic? Let her give us some words of encouragement. Yes, thank you.
A very good afternoon to the organizers of Jet Hunt and all those that have contributed to this. And I want to sincerely appreciate the contestants. They've done so well, and those that participated in the roundtable discussion. They are all women of values and values. We appreciate all of you. And the word focus was used. It is very important for any woman that want to venture into any business to remain focused. You need to set your agenda. You need to define the territory you want to participate in. And you need to get into a business that even if they wake you up in the middle of the night, you are good to go. You need to have passion in anything you want to do in life. Because no space or business is easy. In your business space, the challenges will definitely come. Nothing comes easy in life. But you must be ready for the challenges. That is why it is very, very important for you to have passion in any business you want to venture into, and consistent continuity, perseverance. You need a powerful human relationship that we call customer service relationship. And starting your business, you need to start small. You grow in it, and if you need to understand the level of the growth you can manage. If it's getting too big for you, you need to learn to diversify. Now, okay. Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. We cannot overemphasize the words, the candor with which you spoke. Consistency, focus, perseverance. These are not pleasant character traits to imbibe, but they are necessary and they set you apart from other people. So please, I hope our contestants and those of us here who are not contesting, but have one way or the other, have something to do to contribute to the better society, please, let's take away those words. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your words. Thank you so much. So I'm going to invite Edidiong now, as we recognize from women who have embodied these traits that you've mentioned. And Edidiong, we're waiting for you. We're going to be recognizing 6 women, and we'll be telling you why we think they should be recognized. Thank you.
Okay. Mother of the day, other VIPs, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Before I start, I'd like to invite Ms. Emba Audu to the stage to present these awards. Please put your hands together for Ms. Emba Audu. Today we gather not just to promote, but also to celebrate and recognize the remarkable women who have blazed a trail in the world of entrepreneurship. These trailblazers have not only shattered the glass ceiling, but have also paved the way for countless others to follow in their footsteps. Their entrepreneurial journey is a testament to resilience, innovation, and unwavering determination. They have demonstrated that gender should never be a barrier to success, and their achievements inspire us all. Today, we salute these exceptional women for their contributions, their visions, and their tireless efforts. They are not just entrepreneurs, they are trailblazers who have changed completely the landscape of business. As we present these awards today, let us remember that supporting and empowering young female entrepreneurs is not just about recognizing their past accomplishments, but also investing in a brighter and more inclusive future. By applauding their achievements, we encourage them to continue to break new ground, shatter the glass ceilings, and leave an indelible mark in the world of business. From food to service to tech to retail to fashion to real estate, women are doing this everywhere. So let us celebrate these female trailblazers who have done this much They've not just done businesses, they've gone ahead to support other women, bringing life to the phrase that says women supporting women. Let us celebrate them in entrepreneurship and commit ourselves to a future where gender is never a limitation and where every aspiring entrepreneur, regardless of their gender, can dream big and achieve even bigger. Ladies and gentlemen, an Amazon and our first trailblazer for today, Helen Adebayo.
Is an enterprising individual who proudly hails from Oyo State. Her journey into the world of beauty and aesthetics began after her impressive academic pursuits at the renowned Bowen University, where she earned a degree in accounting. Helen started out in a multinational bank where she bagged over a year's experience. Her creativity and unwavering passion soon took over when she discovered her undying love for hair and beauty. Helen's passion and drive led her to further study and improve her knowledge and skills in the said sector. Her journey formally began in 2017 with the birth of Infinity Beauty Lounge and the renowned and top-ranking luxury Infinity Beauty Lounge in 2023. Helen has displayed absolute professionalism, strength, and unwavering determination towards the growth of her business. With over 20 employees and a span of clients over the city of Abuja, she has proven that dedication to work produces growth in geometric progression. Today, the Infinity brand has expanded its horizons with the introduction of Infinity Beauty Academy, located in Kado. This academy is dedicated to training aspiring entrepreneurs who share Helen's passion for the hair and beauty industry. Helen Adebayo has undeniably excelled in this field, carving out a distinctive niche for herself in the vibrant world of hair and beauty in Abuja, Nigeria. Her journey serves as an inspiring testament to the power of passion and dedication.
Please put your hands together for Miss Helen Adebayo. Thank you very much. Our next Amazon and Trailblazer for today, if you love food as much as I do, you would understand why we are recognizing this woman. She has made a great mark in food service, food delivery, and food generally. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Inemesit Udokan.
Inemesit Udokan is a versatile individual whose journey from academic excellence to entrepreneurship and creative pursuits is nothing short of inspiring. She is a proud graduate of the University of Calabar, Cross River State, where she earned her BA in Arts, laying the foundation for her future endeavors. Inemesit's passion and enthusiasm for design and creativity led her to further her education at KLC School of Design, London, where she earned her certificate in interior design and interior styling. She also acquired a certificate in fashion design from London School of Design. Her career embarked on an exciting trajectory as she began her professional journey as an interior designer. Over time, she honed her skills, specializing in creating elegant and functional spaces for both residential and commercial clients. Her eye for detail and knack for turning spaces into works of art quickly earned her a reputation for excellence in the field. Inemesit started her career as an interior designer, ventured into the world of designer shoes, launching My Shoes, a business that catered to those seeking both style and comfort. She diversified into the food industry with a local food mart and a chain of restaurants, Fuchsia Foods and Fuchsia Restaurant. Inemesit's guiding philosophy on leadership, entrepreneurship, and success is profoundly simple. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. She believes that persistence, hard work, and passion are the keys to achieving one's goals.
Please put your hands together for Miss Inemesit Udokan. The next set of young women, we have already met them. They were part of our panel. The next person we'll be bringing on stage is a young fashionpreneur, very intelligent, very talented. Please welcome Susan Adalo.
The next woman is a beautiful, young, and very hardworking young lady and CEO of Debbie Luster. Please welcome Badebo Adebola Abiodun. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for a woman in tech. It's not easy to find women in such sectors. So put your hands together for our lady in tech, please, Mrs. Hawa Aminu Ibrahim. Let's see some Texas power. Yes, yes, yes. Congratulations. Thank you very much for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be handing over to the MC to continue the session. They didn't come.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope you've been enjoying yourself so far. Okay, so we are moving fast, and very soon we'll get you out of here fully inspired and ready to hit the ground running. We have a last batch of pitches that you're going to be listening to, just as exciting and dynamic as the previous batch. And so we'll be looking at 10 more contestants, and then we'll be done with that. So please, our contestants are getting ready to present to you. Please encourage them. Encourage them, cheer for them, clap for them. When they say something fantastic, hoot a bit so that they know that they are doing great. Okay? So this segment is also lifestyle and fashion. Nigerians, people will make guy too much. Like, Nigerians are very fashion-conscious people. And our fashion is peaking heavily all over the world. The variety is a lot. There's so much variety. So much to choose from. And we love it. So let's welcome contestant number 21 as she prepares to come and tell you why you should invest in her brand.
Yes, thank you. Do you like what you're saying? I don't know if you guys love what you're saying. That's why I should have collected the mic to explain myself. Thank you very much. All protocols duly observed. My name is Abiola Oluwakemi. Please, I have a slide. Thank you. My name is Abiola Oluwakemi, and I am 25 years old, graduate of the University of Abuja. I study sociology. Thank you. My love for fashion started as a child. I love putting on nice dresses. And what prompted me to go into fashion was so many disappointments from my tailor at that time. Because I know it can be very annoying when you have a program and your tailor is bringing your clothes that morning. And sometimes the tailor doesn't even have a chance to go back to his office to fix my clothes, and then we have to wear like that, and it can be very embarrassing to wear a clothes that is not well fitted. So at that point in time, it prompted me to decide to go into fashion and make sure to never disappoint my client. Sorry. More Clothes and More is a Nigerian clothing brand that empowers young and older women to feel beautiful, comfortable, confident, and well-tailored wears, including Afrocentric wears. Sorry. Okay, so our mission. We all know that nudity is the order of the day. And in a world where modesty and decency is seen as old-fashioned, our mission is to promote decency, encourage modesty by creating beautiful, comfortable, unique, and well-tailored wears. Okay, so we all know that what is trending now is what I ordered versus what I got. Am I correct? Yes, so I'll get there. But my target audience, young female adults, older women, children, Afrocentric women, tourists, anyone that love African attire. So traditional, our value proposition, traditional and authenticity. So like I said, what I ordered versus what I got is the order of the day. So with integrity is my next, integrity is my next point. We give you what you want. We give you value for your money. Nobody wants to invest in a cloth and then the end result is awful. Nobody wants to do that. So we have integrity. And once we tell you that we'll give you your clothes in the next 7 days, we rest assured that, wow, sorry, wow. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So I'm going to need a mic, yes. So, very well presented. Your model walked away. Okay, so any questions? Any question? Any question for our contestant? Okay, so take 30 seconds to round up your presentation.
Okay, thank you very much. Please. Okay, so our sustainability plan. One of the things we plan to do is to register our company, because for now my company is not registered, and before you can go large, I have to register my business. Sorry, okay. Secondly, to get machines. Presently, I work from the house, and it's very difficult to bring workers into the house because of security reasons, and to also bring clients into the house. So my plan is to expand and get more people to work for me, and subsequently train young female entrepreneurs too, because I was privileged to also learn under an NGO, and that's one of the things I plan to do. Okay. Thank
you very much, contestant 21. Can we have contestant number 22 in the house? More fashion to feast your eyes on. Yes. Contestant number 22.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aisha Nasulin Dayako. I'm from Bidda, Niger State, and I'm the creative director of Stylish by Aisha. Thank you very much for this opportunity once again. Stylish by Aisha is a fashion brand that makes beautiful, unique, top quality, bespoke, and ready-to-wear clothing for both women and children. Stylish by Aisha was created out of my love and passion for making people look good and feel good. Aisha was also created because I wanted to solve some problems. You know, there's this stereotype that tailors don't always deliver clothes on time. There's this problem also that, tailors always, when you give them a style, they don't create it exactly. They always give you what you ordered versus what you got, right? That's why I created Stylish by Aisha. My mission for Stylish by Aisha is always to exceed my clients' expectation by creating beautiful, unique designs, tailoring them, and also delivering them on time. My vision for Stylish by Aisha is to be a highly profitable brand, not just in Nigeria, but at the world at large. My future plans for Stylish by Aisha is to go for more trainings so that I can be more bridal, and also for my costing, and so I can charge people more and then they'll pay. And also so I can purchase more equipment, because already I'm a brand, but I also have 2 tailors working for me because of the orders. I also want to hire more tailors, like hire more professional tailors to help my brand so that I can use more and on time so that I can also deliver to my clients. And that's why the Bilal Development Trust Fund for young Gem Hunt 2.0 for young female entrepreneurs is so important to me, because they'll help make my dreams become a reality. Thank you.
And she kept the time, so we should give her another round of applause. So can we take any questions, any contributions? 1, so that we can stay within the time limit. All right, that'll be all. Thank you very much, contestant number 22.
Thank you, and I also like to say, fashion is a lifestyle. Fashion is the future. Please, you guys should help invest in my business. Thank you.
Well spoken, well spoken. Is number 23 ready for us? Contestant number 23. You need a mic.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. My name is Jemima Egbe Oko. I am a shoemaker from Benue State, Nigeria. Gemafric is a shoe manufacturing company located in Makurdi, Benue State, Nigeria. And we make shoes for a lot of people. We make shoes for brands, we make shoes for wholesalers, we make shoes for retailers, and also we make shoes for other businesses as well. And we make for weddings too. You know how we have bridal clothes, we also have bridal shoes that you can wear for your traditional wedding. I have an example here. I don't know if I can come down and just... Yes.
Can we get someone to assist?
Okay. Yes, these are some of the shoes that we make for traditional weddings. Even ladies, we make ladies' heels too for traditional weddings as well, and even for general use also. Gemafric started for me as a means to fend for myself when I was in school, but it grew into a manufacturing industry, into something bigger than even me, myself. And one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this business is because of how it all started for me. Where I learned was a very harsh environment. There were not too many people that were doing shoes at that time when I started. And most of the people that I learned under were not willing to teach me. I think I stayed there for 3 years and I did not even know how to buckle on a shoe. It was a particular colleague of mine that was training me, and he said, your head is like basket. He said it in Bufu. And I'm like, wow, my head is like basket. It means I really have to put my energy into learning this. So I took that up as a positive challenge, and I went into YouTube. I went in search. I had to learn from 3 different places, and I think within 2 years, even within a year, if I'm not being too, wow. Okay. One of the things I would like to also, like since I learned under this harsh environment, I want to also create a very conducive environment for young girls like me that are willing to learn this, so that they would have the capacity, the training, the mentoring I didn't have when I started, so that they do not have to stay for 3 years until they got the knowledge. 1 week you're already making the shoe.
Time up. A round of applause. There's something she harped on here. She didn't receive enough mentoring, and she had to work on her own personal development. And I think that's what this platform is about, looking for people who do not have help and working on them. So congratulations for making it to this spot. Congratulations. So any questions, any contributions?
Okay, good afternoon. Did you make what you are wearing right now?
Yes, I made what I'm wearing right now.
So you make your own design?
Products. Yes, I produce designs. Most times we collaborate with our customers. They come and say, I want this specific design. This was a design that was given to me by a customer. I sent her some samples and she was like, no, just do it like this. Add this color, add that color. And I saw that it was beautiful and I replicated it.
Okay. Please, what's the price range of the shoes you make? Price range.
Okay, for our high heels, these are 8,000 naira. They are very, very affordable. And our slippers, we have some for 4,000, some for 3,000, and 5,000. And our shoes, we have as high as 18K, depending on the quality of material that we use to produce them.
Okay, thank you.
One more question. One more. Thank you.
A beautiful presentation.
Thank you, ma'am.
As you heard now, how many staff do you have working with you presently?
Okay, for now, we don't have like a paid staff yet. We have people that come to learn under us, so those people serve as our staff for the meantime, for now.
Okay, like a part-time staff?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how many machines do you have?
I have a sewing machine. With the revenue, I think we've been doing business steadily for 3 years now. I've been able to generate 2 million naira in revenue, which we use to buy machines, to buy filing machines, sewing machines, and other tools like lace, hammer, and all the tools that we need for shoemaking.
Thank you. That will be all.
All right, thank you very much, contestant number 23. Incidentally, I'm from Benue State, so I kind of like could get the inspiration for these shoes. I could get the inspiration for these wedding shoes. So this red and black is Idoma. That's people from Otuko. Idoma colors, and then this is the Tiv colors, the black and the white, and then the red and black. So I wish you all the best. Great job. All right, so contestant number 24 is ready for us. It's ready for us. Oh, wow. Let us give our dignitaries. So you have 2 minutes? Excuse me, you have 2 minutes.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Uroko Elizabeth Enewa, CEO, Elibo Fashion Empire. Elimo Fashion Empire is a fashion design and training organization targeted at men, women, and children clothing in Nigeria. We design fabrics and so exceptional styles. Our aim is to make our customers look good at any occasion they wear our fabrics to. We also make ready-to-wears and fashionable accessories. Elimo Fashion Empire. Our future, I love fashion, and my love for fashion has become a passion over the years. I make clothes for all ages, all class of life. Even the middle class, the low class, some of my dresses here. Every Nigerian can afford this, no matter who you are. If you like it, you can afford it. The price is very affordable. My future plans for my business is to become a centralized fashion house in North Central Nigeria and beyond, to have over 700 fashion stylists from our fashion programs, which will include the youth and less privileged, to also promote African prints, materials and styles in the international market, to also make and sell affordable wares for all walks of life. BDT Gem Hunt 2020 version 2 will help my business greatly in terms of mentoring, finance, and any other way they can help my business. Thank you.
Thank you very much. She also was within time. Okay, so do we have any questions for contestant number 24? Okay, so round up your presentation in 30 seconds.
That's all for now. Test.
A round of applause for contestant number 24. Well done. Well done. Contestant number 25, we are ready for you. Did you enjoy the tea break? The snacks you took at tea break? Did you enjoy that spicy tea? So that was courtesy Senses by Zukia. Senses by Zakia. I hope you enjoyed it and you felt refreshed by it. So go out there, take their number and patronize them for your events as well. Contestant number 25.
All protocols duly observed. I'm by name Ansa Matthias Shungu, the CEO and the founder of Elite Fashion Empire. This idea of business was generated as a result of disappointment that most tailors give their clients. And I had that burning desire within me that if I become a fashion designer, I would do my best to ensure that they are not disappointed. I started this business in the year 2018. I started very small. And my aim was to reach out to young women, empower them, style clothes for women and make them feel confident wherever they appear. My model has 3 tiers of income. That's the training aspect, the sewing, we sew biscuit, bridals, ready to wear. My own method of sewing is actually unique because I use pattern drafting. You may ask, what is pattern drafting? Pattern drafting is an approach whereby you sketch you sketch your design on papers before you transfer them to the fabric. Believe me, this method is fast, accurate, and reliable, and that's what my motto is. For our feet, you don't have to, like this cloth I'm wearing, my student made it and sent it to me this morning. This program was actually urgent. This is the first fit, and you can see how confidently I am standing in this outfit. My brand is not just limited to female outfits. I got into this because I've seen countless times my husband got disappointed. He wants to go to an event, the tailor failed. I said, okay, why won't I learn this and venture into it? I learned it and he became my #1 model. You can see him over there on the screen, and those are my kids with the ready-to-wear designs.
wherever he appears, he's actually a person that moves into people. And wherever he appears, the outfit does the talking. Now, you can see this. These are costume-made bridal dress. The most important part of my business is that I've reached out to so many young women. Most of them are running their businesses. Now, my challenge is that because I don't want to disappoint people, I have limited production capacity. I don't have enough machines. I don't have the capacity to employ more staffs. I've seen money flipped out of my hands because I don't want to disappoint them. This GMT hold will serve a long way in my business because if I happen to scale through, I will expand the business. There are many people that want to learn that are outside my locality. By the time I create an accommodation for them, you can come from every sphere of the world and learn. And believe me, pattern drafting is nothing but the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. That was a very powerful presentation. Hold on to it. Do you have any contributions, any questions? Yes. Mr. Sadiq has a question. Please get the mic to him.
Thank you so much for your presentation. I have two quick questions. One, where did you come in from? Then two, besides capital to scale out your business, which you made obvious at the end of your presentation, what other kind of support, because money in the hands of somebody who hasn't planned, who hasn't thought of sustainability issues, who hasn't been handheld by somebody who has traveled the journey as well, may just be, throwing money down the drain. So besides money, which is the obvious, which is the lifeblood of every business, right? What other kind of support did you come here for? So one, where did you come in from? Then two, besides money, what other kind of support did you come here for?
Sorry about that. The time was actually very short. I'm coming from Adamawa State, Nigeria, Yola to be precise. Now, actually, I have so many challenges. The time frame couldn't allow me to explain some of them. Now, the support I will need is IT support, maybe like from Industrial Training Fund, SMIDAN, NDE, and any NGO that is willing to invest in me. What I look forward to doing is like to get a charity organization that is after catering for the orphans, the less privileged that are willing to learn a skill, but they don't have the means of doing that. Within my little capacity, I've trained about 10 people that didn't pay me a dime. And believe me, they are currently doing well, they are running business, they have that financial freedom I've gotten. All I need now, I have the capability to personally depend on myself because I'm out of the financial bondage due to the work of my hands. Thank you.
Thank you very much, contestant number 24.
Thank you, ma'am.
I wish you all the best.
We do see this too. All these dresses are made by us. Thank you.
No darling, no darling. All right, so we'll take contestant number 25 now. Contestant number 25. Judges, though, well done, though. 26. Okay. Oh, sorry. I overlooked someone, yes. Contestant number 26. Well done, your work is cut out for you. You have a lot of people to go to. Okay, go on. So you have 2 minutes? Bring your bag. What do you need me to help you hold?
Okay, thank you.
What else? You need to show them.
Yes.
Please move to the front. You're hiding behind me.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol, and I would love to use my mother tongue, please. Sunana Khadija Saad, ni artist ce, kuma na zo daga Kaduna, ga abunda nake presenting, we call it fabric painting. Na fara yin wannan abun ne a matsayina na mace because usually artists an sani suna zane ne a canvas ko a wall. Okay.
Yes, it's going to translate for you graciously.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
So da na realizing cewa ni mace ce, brothers ina za mu yi zane za su hau bongo su yi bai kamata in hau sama ba. So sai na yi tunani me ya kamata in yi kuma tun da business ne na family, babana is an artist ban so in dina. Sai na yi tunani in fara yin design paintings on fabrics. Here are my samples and this is my model. Wannan kaman kayan
aure ne. Na yi shi lokacin akwai wata cousin ɗina za ta yi aure, babu kuɗi da za a saya mata wedding gown, kuma yanzu kowa ya sani yana gani kamar in bai sa wedding gown ba aure kamar bai yi ba, so she was like crying. I told her that if she have any gown, ta kawo min mu ga me za mu yi mushi dabara.
Okay, so can you translate for us, sir? You said so much, right? Just summarize.
Okay.
Okay, from what I got, she's from Kaduna State.
Yeah.
She's into fashion design, but she started with sketching it first. Pen artist, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah, she started with pen artistry before translating it into actual design. But what actually got her into the business is that her cousin was getting married and she was agitated because she didn't get a gown, a wedding gown, which made her feel a little bit down. So that inspired her to actually do a design for her cousin. What the model is wearing there is some of the recent work that she have done. So I think that's where you can continue.
Yes. So kamar yadda nake faɗa sai muka yi tunani tunda babu kuɗi kuma ana so a yi abin da ya kamata, so ya kamata mu zama problem solvers. So sai na ce a sayi material.
As she said, all her designs are financially friendly, looking at the budget consideration and also the cost of materials. So that has been the motto for her designs.
Yes. So sai muka fara yi kamar wannan exactly shi ta using a ranar aurenta, daga nan mutane da yawa suna ta so suna ta tambaya ya aka yi wannan bai kama da normal wedding gown ba. So sai na faɗa musu mu artists ne, we need to look different. We are born to show creativity and creativity is our activity.
Great job.
So to translate the last part, what the model is wearing is actually the exact dress that her cousin wore at the wedding, and it attracted a lot of attention. A lot of people were asking, and she gave them a referral for the design that she's wearing now.
Thank you very much, sir.
So
a round of applause for our translator.
So da haka muka ci gaba da yin ayyukan art ɗinmu, kuma advantage ɗin aikinmu kamar design ɗin an gaji, we can change it to another one.
Time up, time up, time up.
Okay.
A round of applause
Thank you
for contestant number 26. Any questions? Yes, please. You have a question, ma'am?
All right.
Yes. For Dr.
Yeah. Abin da muka fara yin wannan, most of our brides in Anzo wedding, they used to wear high heels, and sometimes they get tired before the event ends. So they will end up borrowing slippers from people. Then we now get this exactly with the gown. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a question to answer. I'm just going to permit one question.
It's a comment and a question.
Okay. All right.
What the translator missed was what she said that really caught my interest was when she mentioned that they're all artists in their family. And because the boys would paint on the wall, and it wasn't appropriate for a woman to do that. And these are one of the things we face as women, some of the limitations. And she was very creative enough to think, I don't want to lose this part of me as an artist. And she started painting on clothes, which I find very commendable and innovative. So well done. I wanted to ask, do you do like custom made for people? Do they come to you with like their own fabric and just say, okay, this is what I want? Because like telling a story, if I want to get married, and I say, okay, this is what I want. Do you do like bespoke work for? Okay.
Yes, I do. That is even easier, and it costs less because you bring your fabric, we design it, and if you are tired with the design, we redesign it. If you are tired, we redesign.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So you can have only one shirt and in 5 different styles. This is one.
A round of applause. So this brand is also eco-friendly. It's also eco-friendly. So thank you very much, Madam Contestant number 26.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your creativity. All right, so contestant number 27.
Nkechi has dandruff. Nnenna is battling with hair loss.
Both of them and many others are looking for solutions to this their hair challenge. Hello everyone, I'm Sefia Toladoshu, the founder of Pro Quantum Organics Hub Limited. We're a brand that specializes in caring for natural hair and treating all these hair challenges that women are facing. In Africa, 7 out of 10 women have a challenge that they are facing with their hair. The remaining 3 are looking for how to make their hair healthy. Our products are completely natural and healthy. Sorry. The problem we are tackling are hair challenges, women with dandruff, itchy scalp, women battling hair loss, women that just gave birth battling postpartum hair loss. Also misinformation about hair care, especially African women. What do you think about this? This is an heritage that we must not allow to go down the drain. Then there are people desiring healthy and beautiful hair, but finding solace in synthetic chemical-based products that are harmful and causes life-threatening ailments like cancer, even fibroid for the women. Then there is hair loss that is related to hair care practices. Our solution is producing organic and safe hair care products and also excellent consultation services for our clients. These are our product images. Our market span through Africa. We've been able to reach 10,000 people with our products. Our business model is B2B. We sell to business people. We sell to our clients directly. We've been able to come up with salon subscription plan, and then we work with exporting firms. We recently partnered with Nigerian Export Promotion Council to export our products. Then our growth strategy is market penetration, product rebranding, promotional strategies, collaboration with other brands, online consultation, and products that are tailored to our clients' hair types. Our key metrics, we've been able to service 1,200 people, and then we've been able to make a revenue of more than 15 million naira. This is our traction. We started this business with 30,000 naira in 2019, and we've been able to make a revenue of more than 15 million naira. Then our projection is to make a revenue of 50 million by 2028. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. I'm sure a lot of people have questions for you. Because Mr. Sadiq's face, the way it was looking, I knew he was going to ask a question. Please, can you give Mr. Sadiq a mic?
Madam, you are rich. Why are you here?
I knew that was the question. He's like, why do you need 1 million? Tell us.
Someone that has been able to multiply a little amount can also be trusted with more money. Yes. Yes, sir. I'm 29 years old. Thank you, sir.
One more question from Mr. Gamawa.
See Gamawa here. But if you share the name with me, I will take it. He's my brother. A very simple question. Very wonderful presentation. I want to ask, this solution that you are using, is it you're doing or you are getting it from somewhere?
We produce it ourselves. They are from botanicals, from shea butter, from black soap, which are agricultural waste.
So that means you have 2 markets. You can sell and then you also do the hair work, like you have a salon, or you just sell to the salon?
Well, we're on the salon, but this is for the products.
Only?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you produce it and then sell?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir.
Thank
you, sir.
You have the mic, sir? Yes.
I think what you need here is to carry some of the people that are showcasing their own businesses small, and you mentor them. I believe so.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So take that compliment as a compliment.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. So thank you very. One more question.
Oh, not a question.
A contribution.
So which of your products can you recommend for my hair loss? I mean, I just lost a bit of hair.
For what is your hair challenge? What do you want the products to do?
I just took out braids and I realized that I lost some hair.
Okay, so we have a product tailored to that. I'll see you after.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Fantastic presentation. This gem hunt, we're really hunting down some great gems. Great gem. Gem hunt 2.0. You can imagine how 3.0 is going to be, right? Great. All right. A round of applause for her again. So, contestant number 28.
Here.
We're gradually bringing this to a beautiful, beautiful close.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ayebe Elizabeth Omolabake. I'm from Lagos State. I am the founder of Labake. Okay. I am the founder of Labake Lagos, a fashion and lifestyle company that is committed to sustainability. We align to the Sustainable Development Goals 8, 9, and 12 for decent work, innovation, and responsible production. My main, what started Labake Lagos was a strong desire to prove that Nigerian products can stand for quality, both home and abroad. And I grew up cherishing garments that lasted generations. I wore my grandmother's clothes when I was growing up, so I'm very particular about producing things that stand the test of time, and which brought us to the unique value that Labake Lagos provides, which is providing textile design services to fashion brand and event planners, providing them artisanal textile fabrics that are made on homegrown cotton fabric and preserve Asian techniques. The market opportunity is very large because, it is the rise of Africa. Everybody is saying Africa. Everybody is looking to Africa. And Nigeria has a strategic role to play in it because we have the labor, we have the people, we have the talent, and with technology, we're going across borders. So our business model is business to business. We reach out to fashion brands, we produce for them, we produce designs, we tell stories, heritage stories like this. We produce the design, this one, this, and this one, and this one. All fabrics are hand-dyed. The fabric is gotten from Funtua in Katsina State, and it is dyed in Lagos, Nigeria. I get my fabrics from Lagos Market, Eko Idumota in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
And within time too.
Okay.
Any questions for contestant number 28? Every single fabric here was purchased and dyed here in Nigeria.
Yes, this is Funtua, Nigerian cotton. It's been brands that support the business. They sell the product both here in Nigeria and outside the country. And these are brands that stand for eco-consciousness and preservation of heritage. So everything here are done. The designs, I create the designs myself. I come up with different things that tell story, like this Lugbada. I call it Lugbada because it's inspired by the Ludo game that is played by both the young and old people. And I use ashoke gotten from my friends, my families. They just give me back. So we all know that Nigeria is very big on the ashoke thing, but what happens after the ashoke? People don't wear it. So I collect them and I just repurpose them into new things. So they're just very basic designs that you can wear every day for work, for play, and it stands the test of time. That's what we are about. We want you to have. Thank you.
Round of applause. Great job. Great job.
Okay.
Great job. So, any questions for Labake? One. Okay. One question.
Thank you very much, Labake.
Thank you.
Good work. I just want to find out what is your market share value?
Okay.
And then the last one is, what are you doing concerning your packaging?
Okay. Thank you very much. Concerning our packaging, is very, we pay attention to eco-consciousness. So once we're done making the fabrics, it is wrapped in a paper packaging and kept in a compostable mailer bag, what you probably see with DHL when you're sending your things outside. The common regular yellow bag that they give you, that is the bag we use for it because we know it is biodegradable easily. And concerning our market value, there is a high demand for it, and the profit margin at the moment for Labake Lagos is 40% because we deal with B2B. So we have a minimum order of 60 yards per order, which, you know, a new brand coming into the market wanting to test their idea, if their business is viable, can always come to us, and they have customization from the get-go. They don't have to go outside the country. They don't have to be worried about high MOQ. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Contestant number 28.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best. Contestant number 29, as we gradually come to the final contestants. Still in the fashion and lifestyle segment.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ida Rosa. I bring you greeting from Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Okay, I am the CEO of the Golden Place. The Golden Place is a two-in-one business. We are into organic skincare for kids and also kiddies ready-to-wear dresses. Okay, have you ever wondered why children have skin challenges? Like skin rashes, skin reaction, sunburn, and all of that? This was a question I was asking myself 2 years ago. And because of this, I had to go into a personal research on my own to find out the solution to this problem. And in my research, I found out that a lot of skincare that children use has a lot of chemical in the formulation of the product, in the course of the production. And I had to stand up on my feet and go for a training on how to get the right formulation for making skincare production for kids. And at the process, I was able to come up with a good formulation that is kids-friendly, that is good for the skin without any side effects. And here is it today. You know, today, so many mothers do not even know about checking the right skincare for their children. So many mothers are using the same skincare they use for themselves, for their kids, which is very wrong. Forgetting that kids has a sensitive skin, and it is very, very harmful when they use the same product they use for their kids. So we came up with a formulation that is 100% natural. We use, through the use of natural plant ingredients, that we make this production. As you can see, it is made up of hair and skincare production. We have shampoo. Sorry, a minute. We have the kiddies shampoo, we have the hair cream, we have the soap here, and we have skin glue products here. We have a lot of skincare products for kids here, and that has helped us to solve the problem on the ground. And because of that, since we know that our target audience are parents with children of age between 0 to 12 years walking into our showroom, we're also noticing that our children are having glowing skin, but meanwhile they were walking into our showroom with blurry dressing. And we had to, one of our achievements was starting up another business, another brand of kiddies wear to make sure that the children are appearing with glowing skin and are also well dressed with a fashionable wear, which are this today. So we have challenges.
Round of applause.
Our challenges is that we, like this soap that you're
seeing. Time up. One of the fantastic things entrepreneurs know how to do is manage time well. So you've said a lot about your skincare You should have said more about your outfits, but you're doing a great job. So is there anyone with a question, a contribution? Yes, Doctor. Please, can you give Doctor a mic?
Well done. Something caught my eye, I think the first slide. And as a pediatric doctor, I've always been worried about people that market skincare that tends to change the color or bleach, for lack of a better term. So I'm thinking about your packaging. The first slide, I saw something about lightening the body. And we're talking about children's products. So that's already a red flag for me because of the things I look at when it comes to children. So when you market it, you talked about rashes. Is it just to make their skin healthy, or you talk about lightening the skin as well?
Okay, we are dealing with natural products here. For example, if you take a look at the turmeric powder and carrot powder, they are lightening agents. At the process of putting them in their production, these are all natural products. We get the organic, the natural black soap. We bound other ingredients together. So most of those ingredients, they're natural. They doesn't have any side effect on the skin. At the process of using this soap, it can lighten a child. But it's not really compulsory that it's going to lighten all child. That's why we have the scrub here, the body scrub here. There are children who have dry skin. Naturally, their skin are dry. So we find out that these children, when they use our skincare products, it doesn't have any side effects in their skin. So we came up with this scrub that such child can use this scrub. The parent can use it, scrub the child, so that the cream, the soap, everything can be effective.
Okay, so I think you need to pay attention to your packaging, because the word, if as a parent I see something that is going to lighten, it seems like that's the aim. So perhaps you might look at the packaging.
Thank you very much.
Any other contributions? Any other questions? Thank you very much, Idara. Contestant number 29.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome. I wish you all the best. So number 30, last but not the least, we invite our last contestant to tell you why she's vying for #1,000,000 naira. Don't forget, there are going to be prizes won, and not just the overall winner. There are also people who will be winning prizes for innovation, tenacity. Contestant number 30, if you're ready, please come out. Can we clap for this model? She's a very interesting model, right? So please, if you have a job, make sure you hire her. Make sure you hire her. Okay, so contestant number 30, the floor is yours. You have 2 minutes to convince them why you need #1,000,000 naira.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Ijoma Faustina Anabo. I'm from Anambra State. I'm the creative director of Fosty Fashion Empire Academy, which is situated in Onitsha, Anambra State precisely. The main aim of being here, the reason why I ventured into fashion designing is actually the fear of poverty. Like, I went into fashion, coming from a poor background, not having anybody in government to help you secure any job. So it was during my NYC that I started going to a fashion school. I actually graduated last year, November. So I'll just say that Fosty Fashion Empire Academy is barely 10 months now. So the my main aim is to make sure that I clothe women. We specialize in women and children, like making sure that they look beautiful and everything women wears, ready to wear, bespoke, bridals, streetwear, ready to wear, and all that. So the main purpose, the vision of this brand is to make sure that women are empowered, I'll make sure that firstly Fashion Empire Academy will help women graduates and undergraduates to get skilled by making sure that my academy is very, very affordable. You know, fashion school is very expensive now. Not everybody can afford it. But I will make sure that First Fashion Empire Academy will be very, very affordable to anybody that wants to learn fashion. We are actually using pattern drafting to create our craft. And one thing with pattern drafting is that once you draft your pattern very well and you take your client's measurements accurately, the dress will just fit perfectly. So we also have a vision of producing mass production of ready-to-wear, exporting it to all over the country.
Time up, time up. A round of applause. A round of applause for Faustina. So do you have any questions for Faustina? Any questions for Faustina? So Faustina, you have 30 seconds to round up your presentation.
Thank you, ma'am. So we also want to venture into mass production. If I should win this money, I will use it to establish my brand, because for now I'm still sewing from home. I want to be able to employ youths, good tailors that will help in sewing and exporting of my products to every part of the country. Also to help those. Our academy will also be learning scholarship, maybe once or twice in a year, to help those who cannot afford the academy.
A round of applause. A round of applause.
A
round of applause. Thank you very much, Faustina. We wish you all the best. A round of applause for all our contestants. Make it loud, make it loud. Whoop, 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 whoop. If you have ever stood in front of a crowd, some people even forget their own names. I remember way back when I was young, I was still in university. I happened to be invited for an interview in LNG. I was still a student, so I was going to go in as an intern. There was this man who scored the highest in the exams. So he came into the hall where we're meeting the interviewers. He didn't remember the national anthem. He couldn't remember his name. He was so frightened, stage fright, they had to take him somewhere else, and he started crying. So you see, even if they have like 10% courage to stand in front of you and present, it's something to be commended. Some of them, of course, need polishing. They need to build up their brand, build their confidence. But being here at all, in front of people like you, and you are not small people, please, they are worthy of, so please, one more. I hope they hear you clapping and, encouraging them. It's not easy. So we are done with our pitches. That was 30 pitches. So a round of applause for yourselves as well. You are not the judges, but you have been forced to sit through several technicalities, asking questions and watching everything. So I want to thank you for the time that you've spent with us. As we get ready to hear what the judges will tell us, we'll be taking some presentations from our sponsors. Just like one of the speakers said, there's no one that pulls off a fantastic event such as this one that does it alone. So there are a few people behind the scenes that have made this event work. So I want to invite our sponsors. I'm going to be calling them one by one. They'll just be telling you in 2 minutes what they do and what they're about. Some of their presentations are in video. So allow me, while our judges are deliberating, allow me to invite Vision Bling, Uloma Okenyi, who will be taking the presentation for Vision Bling. I understand that would be a video, so the video can play now. Okay, so while Vision Bling is getting ready, in the world of technology, the journey of success begins with many approaches. Hello everyone, my name is Olomo, a software engineer with years of experience. I am the proud founder of Vision Bling. It was us a few minutes to sort that out. Give us a few minutes to sort that out. While Vision Bling is preparing to present, Kubi Foods and Spices will also be a video, but please get ready to present. As soon as Vision is over, your presentation can come on. Should we move to the next speaker while you resolve this? Okay. So can Kubi Foods and Spices come up for your presentation? Kubi Foods and Spices. Thank you. Thank you. So you have 2 minutes to tell us why you chose to sponsor this fantastic event. Gem Hunt 2.0. The brainchild of Bilad Development Trust. Is there a video to be playing in the background as well? You can speak. All right, that's fine. So incidentally, Kubi Foods and Spices is also one of our judges. So a round of applause for her. A round of applause. She's not only here as a judge, she's also sponsoring. So ma'am.
Yeah, please permit me to stand on top of every protocol. It's my pleasure to be here again. I'm happy to be part of this journey. I was here during the Gem Hunt 1.0, and I'm here again 2.0. And inshallah, I'll be there for 100.0.
Yeah.
So this Gem Hunt 2.0 is special to me, as it's focused on women. And as a female entrepreneur, I'm an active supporter of women in business. I had to cancel a business trip actually, to make this. And my advice to the upcoming entrepreneurs is for them to be focused, and they can start with the little they have. This Kubi Food and Spices, I just didn't start because I'm an engineer. I just love spices, I love EIG. Whenever I'm traveling and I don't take EIG along, I don't think that I can make, that trip is just a zero for me because I can't eat their food most cases, especially in the Asia part of the country. So I always do spices at home to give my friends and families, and some people advised me to start selling. In fact, I was even yapping myself, like, who is going to buy from me? So let's start, we'll buy from you. So I started selling, and alhamdulillah, today we do packagings, we do souvenirs for events, and every other things, and we've made millions of nairas. That's it. I'm joking, no, me, I want support too. I'm just joking. So please be focused and don't stay in one business. As I'm an engineer, I am into spices. I'm also a farmer. I have a poultry farm. I sell goat, I sell ram. My cows are still growing, and I'm now into event planning. So I'll still do more, inshallah. So please start with the little you have, encourage yourself, be focused, learn. I'm still in school, I still learn, upon all the certificates I have. And I'll still, what did you say? Eh? I sell houses. Oh my God, how can I forget Bilad? I'm sorry, I sell houses. I'm a business partner with Bilad Reti and senior investment advisor. So please come and meet me. I'll advise you on the kind of houses to buy to make millions of nairas. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am. Cubic Spices and Food. City High Tech, if you're here, please, we want to know about you and why you have chosen to sponsor this event. City High Tech. Is there a video that should play? Are we having challenges with our videos? Okay, sure. So this is impromptu for you. So this is impromptu for you. It's supposed to be a video.
Yes, this is
okay.
a video. When we're displaying,
Can the video play? Okay, let it roll, please.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please permit me to stand on the already existing protocol. My name is Umar Awal Tanku, the CEO of CT High Tech Construction. As you can see from the video, CT High Tech Construction was just established 2020. And CT High Tech is established to provide solution to the real estate developers and as well as individual clients. Currently, the company is working on Billard Real Estate. The video that was just displayed is one of their sites in Guarimpa, the Maldives Island. And also we are working at Barbados Island, Bahamas Island. Also, with our partner, Amor Homes, we are also constructing for them, and Musti O2. So what CT High Tech does is, we do construction. As the first speaker said, she's an engineer, but she ventured into spices. I'm also an engineer, but I venture into construction because it's my passion as an engineer. And CT High Tech also does project management and consultancy. This is what CT High Tech does. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So Amora Homes. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have any video? You do? Can the video start playing Amora Homes? And while Amora Homes is coming up, Met Law, can you please get ready? Met Law, please get ready. You'll be up in 2 minutes. Please key in Amora Homes videos. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Engineer Shehu Abubakar. I am the CEO of Amore Homes Limited. At Amore Homes Limited, we are a professional real estate developer that develop high-end, sustainable, and smart homes market. We promote communal living. Presently, we have 2 projects in Otako with plans to go into other areas. At Amore Homes, we are proudly happy to be associated with this program. We are partners with Blood Development Trust, and I'm happy to share with you today that we've sought and gotten board approval to partner with you further. We are dedicating 2% of our profit after tax to your activities, God willing. And I want to wish all the contestants the best of luck. We're highly impressed with your presentations, and we look forward to partnering with you, not just today, but in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So Met Law, you're up next. While Met Law is preparing to come, Fuchsia, I believe we've seen Fuchsia today. I believe we've seen Fuchsia. Yes, we have. So ma'am, not to worry, I think you're a judge. Okay, please go ahead. I think we've seen Fuchsia today, yes. Thank you. So MSN Energy, if you're here, MSN Energy, the floor is yours. Okay. Cow Group. Okay. So you played the video before? Okay, just say something very quickly.
Good evening, everyone. Cow Group, the fashion and textile business is Africa's second largest, with Nigeria accounting for around 15% of it by 2020. Cow Group was founded primarily to discuss the diversity and collaborative efforts in the clothing market by targeting diverse sectors to maximize reach and exposure and thus improve market share. Our segmentation has been cascaded into 3 areas of concern, each catering to a cultural functions that contributes greatly across children aged 0 to 12 years, teenagers, adults, and finally, accessories across all age groups. Cow Group stands for K, which stands for Kids Room Nigeria. We have the A, which stands for ABG Collection, and we have the L, which stands for Luxury Brand. Kids Room Nigeria is a Turkish franchise children clothing brand that focuses on the quality of children for age 0 to 12. When children are fully matured into adults or teenagers, they tend to learn more about fashion and want to elaborate on it, which brings us to ABG Collection, which provide proper clothing of any kind. We have lace, we have Ankara, we have the main material, we have the abaya, something like this that I'm wearing. For both male and female, as teens and adults develop their fashion sense, they require access to beautiful accessories that will contribute to their social growth, which Luxury Brand will give us. Over the years, Cow Group has joined effort to create a fashion network collections that has and will continue to impact the livelihood and development of children, teens, and adults by providing high-quality lifestyle products and services through customer satisfaction and business excellence. With Cow Group, you don't just get the best, you are the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And last but not least, TRT Aredo. TRT Aredo. Our last sponsor who will be speaking today, TRT Aredo. Do you have a video, ma'am? Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We're TRT Aredo. We're a Nigerian brand with a global view of luxury furniture manufacturing. Incorporated in 2012, we create both affordable, exquisite, and functional kitchen, living room, office, and bedroom furniture for our unique clientele. We serve bespoke furniture, and they are designed by young visionary professionals. We have our offices in Lagos and Abuja, and we have our factory at Dede. We love to let our client experience the spaces that we design. And, she was saying, why did we partner for this? It's important because, when we saw 30, under 30, women, young people, we have a lot of young people working with us, even in the space where men are dominated, like at the factories, we have women working. We have architects that are female. It got us excited, and we're like, why won't we be part of this? Because this is what we also stand for. So it's a great thing to be part of this event, and I know that, yes, luxury is good. You should experience it. You should come to TRT.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A round of applause for our sponsors. A round of applause. Put some energy into it. Come on. A round of applause for our sponsors. So we still are waiting collation of results. We would just like to take a few goodwill messages. Goodwill messages, pledges, and supports from our audience. So, specific. Census. Okay. Census. Please. Did you guys enjoy the tea break? I talked about her. So you want to hear why she sponsored, right? Please, Census. So after Census speaks, we'll be taking some goodwill messages and pledges. So can the media team please get ready the account of BDT so that it's on the screen? We don't want people to... Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. We're extremely happy to be here. Please permit me to stand on already existing protocols. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and aspiring young entrepreneurs, today I stand before you in utmost humility and gratitude to Almighty Allah to share the story of our food business, Census by Zakiya, not just as a tale of culinary success, but as an inspiration for all the passionate souls out there, especially the young entrepreneurs who dream of turning their ideas into reality. When I embarked on this journey, I had a vision. I wanted to create a culinary experience that would engage all the senses, hence the name Census. Census was born out of this dream, a place where taste meets ambience and where passion fuels every dish. The road to success is often paved with obstacles and challenges. As young entrepreneurs, it's not easy. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and doubt your abilities, but remember, every setback is an opportunity for growth. Failure is not the end. It's a mere stepping stone. My journey was no different. There were moments when I faced setbacks and doubts, but I persevered. I learned that building the right network is crucial. Surround yourself with mentors, advisors, and a team that shares your passion and vision. These relationships are invaluable in providing guidance, support, and opportunities that can propel your business forward. Moreover, don't be afraid to take calculated risks. In the world of entrepreneurship, the path to success is seldom a straight line. Embrace change, innovate, and adapt to evolving circumstances. This is where creativity thrives and breakthroughs happen. As I look back on my journey with Census, I see the moments of doubt and uncertainty as the catalyst that pushed me to excel. Every challenge became an opportunity to learn and grow, and every failure became a stepping stone towards achieving my dream. So young entrepreneurs, let my story be a testament to the power of passion, resilience, and determination. Embrace the challenges, build your networks, and never be afraid to fail. Your dreams are within reach, waiting for you to turn them into reality. Thank you, and may your entrepreneurial journey be as fulfilling and as inspiring as mine has been. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we'll be taking some goodwill messages now. We'll be taking some goodwill messages. And I would like to acknowledge a few people who have supported and donated to the cause. I have asked the media team to please project the account of BDT on the screen so that every one of us can be part of something great. Something great is happening here. And it started like a little drizzle, but it's going to grow into something very big. And you want to be part of a movement going somewhere. So if you are here and you'd like to say something, you'd like to pledge, you'd like to support, I would encourage you to come take the stage now while our judges are still in the final stages of collation. We'll be willing to take what you have to say. The floor is open. The floor is open. Oh, yes, sir. Please can we get a mic to Mr. Sadiq, please? Is Hajara here, please? If Hajara is here, please, can she meet me?
Greetings, everyone. I'd like to start by saying a big thank you to everyone that graced the occasion. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. You've been a complete class act for not only attending but taking on the responsibility of being Mother of the Day. Thank you to the rest of the VIPs and VVIPs, particularly the chairman of the Dilla Development Trust and the other board members. Thank you so much, sir. I'd like to thank all the other captains of industry here. We have chairpersons, MDs from the organized private sector. We also have permanent secretaries from the public sector. I'd like to personally, particularly single out Dr. Abdul Hussein, permanent secretary, Ministry of Lands and Housing, that came all the way from MENA, Niger State. I'd like to also say thank you to the Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Mohammed Salis Gamawa. I recognize all these people to call them out in a positive way, of course. During the course of preparations, like you mentioned rightly, we had a number of challenges. There were a few brilliant and aspiring entrepreneurs from the Northeast that couldn't make it because they were afraid to travel. We're all aware they're coming from a history of tragedy and misery over the last 10 to 15 years. For some whom were as young as 18 or 19, their parents said, look, we've lost family members and will not allow them to travel. I mentioned that as a preamble, and this leads to the contributions I'd like to make. The first is a personal contribution. In my capacity as Sadiq Suleiman Abdullahi, I'd like to contribute the sum of 500,000 naira to the land.
Woo! A round of applause.
In my personal capacity.
A round of applause.
In my personal
500,000.
In my personal capacity. Then in my capacity as coordinating board trustee for BDT, I would like to make a commitment in principle without attaching a figure, because I'll be liaising with the executive director of 117 Capital, who are fund management partners. This is the commitment I'd like to make. During the presentations, I observed something fascinating. A lot of these contestants came from different states, but did you watch them support each other during each other's presentations? I saw the contestants from Kano supporting the girls that came in from Delta. Absolutely, absolutely. And it only says one thing. Besides funding, which I've mentioned on several occasions, there are 4 things I have identified that these young women need. 1 is mentoring and coaching. 2 is strategic linkages. All of them have excellent products. I don't know how the judges are going to come. I don't know how they are going to come up with the word. No, they have in fact, you have an unenviable assignment because all their products are excellent. So, one, they require mentoring and coaching. So 4 things I'll single out. 1, they require mentoring and coaching. 2, they require strategic linkages. A lot of them have excellent products, but there's no route to market, either because of IT exclusion, digital marketing, or managing the value chain, logistics, social media presence, that kind of thing. So that's the second thing. The third thing is capacity building. You can see some of them have excellent products, but they don't know how to make high impact presentations. So with a little bit of coaching on high impact communication and marketing, they can secure funding. Then fourth and finally is the funding part. I left for the last. So I'd like to seek consent of the executive director of 117 Capital, because they are fund managers licensed. Sir, can we jointly, Villa Development Trust and 117, set up a revolving fund that would do 3 things? Number 1, build an ecosystem around these businesses. Still Dip is the digital edutech entrepreneur. Yes. She's doing a lot of things that I think the other businesses can benefit from. So let's look at possibilities of setting up a revolving fund, a BDT 117 revolving fund, where, and I'm specifically saying revolving fund because I'm about sustainability. Sometimes mentally, when young people look at money as free money, there's no sense of responsibility. So the first beneficiaries, we don't know who's going to win the competition. So for those that won the competition, they already have a head start. We'll still give them mentoring support. We'll still see what we can do for them to achieve IT penetration. We'll still see how we can link some strategic businesses. For example, all the people doing fashion, we have Carl Group here. We have a lot of other seasoned business people here. So specifically regarding the revolving fund, let's look at possibilities of having a BDT 117 joint revolving fund where we would, 1, provide them mentoring and coaching support, act as investment angels, look at businesses that are viable, that already have markets, invest in these businesses, and also act as business mentors to see how these businesses will not only scale out, have market penetration, have IT penetration, and teach them the concept of paying it forward so that they don't look at it as free money. So once they've scaled out, they're put back into the pool, and the next set of entrepreneurs. Our strategic partners, Smidan, have profiled 5 upcoming businesses in all of the 36 states. They did a very, very good job, both in the state and zonal round. So we'll start with those in the final circle, 30. Then maybe after 6 months, we'll set up an M&E framework, look at impact, we'll assess impact, then we'll look at the next set of people. So are these possibilities we can look at without committing to a figure? Because we first have to look at all of these businesses that have pitched, look at how much their entire funding needs are, then we'll determine the size of the fund, then we'll identify business coaches who would donate their time, would identify people who are professionals in IT penetration, edutech, and build an ecosystem so that we can help these young women fully. So do I have your commitment so that we can have those discussions? Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. The goodwill is coming in.
I'd like to hand over the mic to the MD of Sites and Lifestyle. He had whispered to me during the break that these women, and you'd like to do something.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I must admit, sincerely, I'm particularly thrilled by the amazing presentations from the 30 contestants who have contested or who have presented various. And I have a few pledges to make, and I've categorized my pledges into 2. First would be in kind, and then the second would be in cash. So I would like to start with the ones in kind. I've picked interest in some of the contestants, so I'd like to just call out their names. So there's a lady from Patigi who is looking forward to diversify her business. Currently, I understand she's in the business of selling provisions. So, and she's looking forward to diversifying into cement and equally selling zinc and what have you. In order for me to encourage her, I would like to use my network in order to get her access to cement where she is able to sell. The second contestant for which we've started engagement already was actually the first contestant that presented Zobo and Ginger. And I'm looking forward to personally giving her support in terms of mentorship on how she can actually improve her packaging.
The goodwill is rolling in.
Yeah, so the third on my list here is Kaduj, Nigeria. The lady that spoke about tailoring, and she particularly made mention of one thing that caught my attention, which is the application that she has developed in order to solve the challenge of poor measurement. And I think my advice would be, let's have further conversations and let's see how we can be able to expand this, because it is an industry solution that she has been able to develop. And for that to work, I think we can be able to make money out of it, for which she is going to take the entire credit. So let's see how we can be able to expand that and begin to sell the application to other, majority of the people that presented here are in the business of tailoring and fashion design, as they would say. So, but that is a particular solution that is going to solve a lot of problems. So I think we can make some good money from that. So I would like to have further engagement with that individual. The lady who does leather works from Kano as well, also leveraging on my contact, I would like to engage her further to see how we can push her product into government agencies. Particularly, I saw she produces, as among the samples that she brought, the, what do you call it? The pistol. Yeah, not even the briefcase, the pistol case. Okay, pistol so case. We can leverage on the existing contacts and be able to see how either the Nigerian police force or any other the force agencies can be able to patronize her and expand her business. So let's have further conversation. So I quickly go back to the cash award. So, okay, sorry. So lastly, contestant 21. I came in towards the tail end of her presentation. So you might have to refer to your list to see who is contestant number 1 that spoke about she needed support to register her company. So that has been taken care of by me. I'm going to personally ensure that she gets her company registered. The last but not the least, I have 2 contestants. The lady on the wheelchair. So I intend to donate 250,000 naira in support of her business. Similarly, that caught my attention, Mozai from Niger State. I'm not sure, you might have to go through your list, Mozai. Because of her particular niche in terms of the kind of food that she provides for the diabetic. So I also plan to support her with the sum of 250,000 naira. So these are all from me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Very generous of you. Thank you very much, sir. Very generous. Thank you. So please, the goodwill is rolling in. Take advantage of it and be part of something great. Be part of something great. So if you want to pledge, you want to share something, or you even just want to make a quick contribution, I have requested that the media should make the account available so that you can just do a transfer and we'll acknowledge you right here. Okay? So, can we keep the goodwill rolling in? We need more. Okay, so while we're still trying to decide, I hear that the first video is ready. The first video, Vision Bling, It will just air for 2 minutes. So media, you can play the video so that we can hear what one of our sponsors has got to say. Okay, you ready? You ready? Please go ahead. Go ahead. Media, hold up.
Engineer with years of experience. I am the proud founder of Vision Blink. Vision Blink is a tech community where we help in the world of technology. The journey of success begins with learning and growth. Hello everyone, my name is Olomo Kini, a software engineer with years of experience. I am the proud founder of Vision Blink. Vision Blink is a tech community where we help young people, especially women who want to have a career in tech, transition seamlessly. We offer a wide range of services tailored to empower and inspire young people, from one-on-one mentoring sessions to enlightening webinars, where we discuss several careers in tech and comprehensive online training. We've got it all covered. Let's take a quick look at the remarkable work we've accomplished so far.
Vision Blink is a community birthed from a place of passion, especially in seeing young people conquer the barriers that come with transitioning into the world of technology. We have provided free training to over 50 people in the creativity of UI UX design and data analytics. We have also impacted over 1,000 people in our mind awakening self-realization webinar experiences. We are all about improvement, community and progress. All these are made possible with the vision and mission of our undisputed founder, a senior full-stack software engineer, Uloma Okeni.
As a full-stack engineer with several years of experience, I have worked with various reputable companies both in Nigeria and in the UK, such as Oasis Management Company, Senior Internet and ASN Software. I am also a co-founder of 2 startups in Nigeria, MedPrime Global and Flake Richard. However, my journey to where I am today was not without its challenges and ups and downs. That is why I am very passionate about Vision Blink community, because it gives me the opportunity to make difference in people's lives. I want to say a very big thank you to Gilead Development Trust for having me as a collaborator and for supporting these ladies to start their own business. This is quite commendable. Together, we can create a brighter future in the world of tech.
Thank you very much, Vision Blink. Vision Blink. So we're going to have somebody give us her goodwill message, donation, contribution.
Good afternoon, everyone. You all agree with me that this is a worthy cause to be a part of and to support. And with the right environment, with the right enabling environment, mentorship, and support, these girls can do more than they are doing currently. And in my personal capacity as Ember Audu, I will support BDT with 200,000 naira. Thank you.
You very much. Thank you. A round of applause for Mrs. Amber. Thank you. So, would like more. Would like more. Would like more. The money can never be too much.
Ladies have actually done amazingly well today. And we looked at ladies that are very passionate about what they're trying to do. We just looked at the loopholes that they actually have skill, but the idea of their brand wasn't there, and they really need more mentorship in terms of telling their story and being able to maximize their time to market their product well, which will out to the world. And in my own personal capacity, I would like to sponsor 2 businesses with the sum of 250,000 each. And I would personally like to mentor some of these ladies towards marketing their brand and putting their brand out there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Another round of applause for. Thank you so much for your generosity. We're grateful. We need more. We need more. We need more. We need more goodwill and pledges. And so, judges, let us know when you are ready. Okay, great.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. My name is Mary Kolawole. I'm the FCT manager for Smidan. I'm here to represent my Director General in person of Dr. Lawale Fasoya. We are so glad to be here. I want to congratulate the organizers of this program, and we are happy to be part of this program. Once again, I want to say congratulations, sir. We all know that the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency is a federal government agency that assists to the development of the MSMEs. We all know that these MSMEs we are talking about, they are actually the backbone of every economy in the country. And that is why the federal government has positioned this agency, which was established in 2003 by Spider Act and amended by the National Assembly Act of 2004. And because of this, we see to the development of these MSMEs, and we are so happy. We are working in collaboration with the National Bureau of Statistics to ensure that we know the numbers of these MSMEs that we have in Nigeria. In 2017, we had about 41 million plus MSMEs in Nigeria. But in 2020, when we had the last one, we discovered that it has dropped to 39 million plus. And we discovered that they need a lot of support. And that is why we are so happy to partner with people that share in our vision, because SMIDAN, as a federal government agency, cannot do it alone. And we are so happy and we are so proud to be part of this program. And some of our functions in SMIDAN is to ensure that we build the capacity of these MSMEs we are talking about, including the nanos, which happen to be the smallest of them. So we build a capacity, we mentor, we counsel them, and we do a lot of things to help them to develop. And I want to once again assure the organizers that we are so happy to be part of it, and we will continue to partner with you. And by the time I get back to the office, I'm going to put up a report again to tender to my Director General, and from there, I know we have a lot to do together, and we'll get back to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much for your kind contribution. Okay. So do we have any more goodwill? Any more goodwill? Okay. While we are still waiting for people to make up their minds, I hope the account is there, like I said. Sir? Yes, sir. Mr. Gamawa. Please, can we have a mic? Yes, for Mr. Gamawa.
Thank you so very much. Good day, everyone, once again.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of Ministry of Youth and Sport Development, Bauchi State, already some days ago, more like last week, I think His Excellency met with one of the BOT, that is the Executive Governor of Bauchi State. We've already started charting a course on how to do so much together with the BDT. That's in person of Architect Yahya Rufai. We were together last week in China. And beyond that, actually, we've appreciated what BDT has started initially. This is the first time in partnering with Bilal Development Trust in the course of this Gem Hunt 2.0. One thing I will assure you, we are charting a bigger cost, and for me personally, this is in alignment with my ministry, because I have about 9 development goals that I want to achieve, and young men and women are one of my focal our point, and I'm looking forward to do that. And we will equally look forward to leverage on power of technology to birth new business value propositions and lots more of a thing actually with BDT. So thank you so very much, and I'm really moved by the things I see today. It's a particular honor for me to be here. So thank you so very much, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Commissioner for Youth and Sports Development, Bauchi State. Mr. Mohammed Salis Kamawa, thank you very much for your passion and your commitment to ensuring that these ladies are empowered. Thank you very much. Okay, so, yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, if the commissioner, says something, the permanent secretary will always say, I support you, even though he's from Bauchi, I'm from Niger State. But on a very serious note, I'm not going to talk as a permanent secretary here. I would like to talk more as the coordinator of an NGO in Mina, Regional Center of Expertise on Education for Sustainable Development. We have 2 participants from Niger State that passed through our tutelage, and we are happy they are here. I think being selfish will not be out of place here to support them in a manner that they are going back home. We need to provide a very good ground for them to flourish very well. As an NGO, we don't have much money, but I want to say this on behalf of the team that we work together. We know we brought them to this far. We will support them back home. On behalf of my team, I know we have 4, but I saw a lady again from Niger State with clothing, something Khadij, she's also from Niger State. We will give support like a kind of transportation for each of them, 50,000 to make it 250,000.
Thank you.
This, I assure you, we have a team, we are working with the youth, especially on youth receptiveness. This is one area that will also bring them together so that we can have consistency in what we are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Permanent Secretary, sir.